The Serotonin Connection, Unlocking the Secrets of Happiness. In the intricate landscape of human biology and psychology, few molecules have captured the curiosity of scientists and the public alike as much as serotonin. Widely recognized for its pivotal role in regulating mood, this multifaceted neurotransmitter extends its influence far beyond simple definitions and casual mentions. To truly appreciate serotonin's impact on our well-being, we need to delve deeper into its biological and psychological realms. This journey begins with understanding serotonin's foundational essence and proceeds into its profound implications in our day-to-day lives. Serotonin's story is one of science and discovery, tracing back to the mid-20th century, when researchers first identified it as a biochemical substance that plays a key role in the human body. Its reputation as the happiness molecule suggests an oversimplified view. Serotonin is not simply about making us feel good, but is intricately linked to a variety of bodily and mental processes. It influences almost every aspect of human function, including mood regulation, sleep, appetite, and even cognitive capacities. This book aims to unravel these layers and offer a comprehensive yet approachable exploration of serotonin's many roles. Behind the scenes, serotonin orchestrates the harmony of our inner worlds, but it's not always a smooth symphony. Imbalances in serotonin levels can lead to significant disruptions, manifesting in mental health disorders such as depression and anxiety. Understanding how these imbalances occur and exploring the biological and environmental factors that affect serotonin production are crucial steps in comprehending mental health challenges. Yet, it is not merely the presence of serotonin, but its interaction with other neurotransmitters and the brain's complex circuitry that shapes our emotional and psychological states. Beyond its biological footprint, serotonin also exerts a noticeable influence on our behaviors and social interactions. It's fascinating how the subtle differences in serotonin levels can affect how we perceive and engage with the world around us. These nuances highlight serotonin's role in behavioral psychology, providing insights into why we act and react in certain ways. The interplay between serotonin and behavior also hints at broader societal implications, affecting how we connect with others and form communities. The environment we live in profoundly impacts our serotonin levels, with diet and lifestyle playing significant roles. Serotonin synthesis is closely tied to what we eat. Certain nutrients and foods can positively influence serotonin levels, serving as natural enhancers to our mood and overall mental wellness. Similarly, physical exercise stands out as a potent modulator of serotonin, showcasing the powerful benefit of merging biological science with everyday practices to foster well-being. As much as diet and exercise contribute, we can't overlook sleep's essential role in sustaining healthy serotonin levels. Our modern, fast-paced lives often disrupt natural sleep patterns, impairing serotonin production, and subsequently, our mental health. Recognizing and addressing these challenges form an essential part of managing serotonin effectively and maintaining a balanced life. In the face of stress, understanding serotonin's response is essential for healthier coping strategies. Stress is an inescapable part of life, yet how we manage it can alter our serotonin pathways and overall mental resilience. Techniques to enhance serotonin during stressful times empower individuals to not just survive but thrive amidst life's challenges, opening doors to improved mental health outcomes. This book also ventures into realms of hope and transformation, sharing personal stories of those who have profoundly benefited from understanding and addressing serotonin imbalances. These narratives are more than mere anecdotes. They provide real-world insights and inspiration, drawing connections between scientific research and lived experience. They remind us of the resilience of the human spirit and the potential for positive change when science is applied thoughtfully and empathetically. Technological advancements present new opportunities for understanding and managing serotonin. From wearable tech to apps designed for mental health enhancement, the integration of technology in serotonin research marks an exciting frontier. It offers innovative ways to track and enhance serotonin, paving the path for personalized solutions in mental health management that align with our increasingly digital lives. While the science of serotonin is deep and sometimes complex, one of this book's primary goals is to make that science accessible and actionable. By embracing a serotonin-positive lifestyle through informed daily habits and choices, we can indeed improve our long-term mental and emotional well-being. Such an approach does not promise immediate transformation, but cultivates sustainable practices for holistic health. Through this exploration of serotonin, we aim to not only improve personal health outcomes, but also contribute broadly to a greater understanding of mental health as a critical component of overall well-being. The journey we embark on together is not just about serotonin itself, but also about empowering readers to make informed choices that lead to meaningful, long-term change. As we expand our understanding of this remarkable neurotransmitter, we're invited to reflect on the interconnectedness of mind and body, science and experience, knowledge and action. Let this be the start of a thoughtful dialogue on the biology and psychology of happiness, grounded in the intricate workings of serotonin. Chapter 1: Understanding Serotonin. Serotonin, a multifaceted neurotransmitter, plays an integral role in orchestrating the symphony of emotions, moods, and thought processes tucked within our minds. As the conductor of this complex orchestra, it's not just a chemical, it's a pivotal player in the dance of mental well-being. It influences everything from anxiety and happiness to aggression and impulse control, serving as a bridge between our emotional and biological selves. Understanding serotonin sets the stage for appreciating how deeply it impacts our day-to-day lives and long-term mental health. By delving into the nuances of its function and the science behind it, we start unraveling the mysteries of the brain's chemical balance, shedding light on how this seemingly simple molecule can have such widespread effects on our mental landscape. Exploring serotonin isn't just a scientific endeavor, it's about crafting a narrative that empowers us with knowledge to navigate our emotional terrains better. The science of serotonin. Diving into the science of serotonin opens a window into understanding this multifaceted molecule, which is neither a mere brain chemical nor a one-dimensional player in mood regulation. Instead, serotonin is a neurotransmitter, a chemical messenger that zips along neural pathways, facilitating communication between brain cells. This crucial role places it at the center of numerous physiological and psychological processes, influencing everything from mood to digestion. Serotonin is primarily produced in the brain, specifically in the neurons originating from an area known as the RAF nuclei, part of the brainstem. These neurons send projections throughout the brain, delivering serotonin to various regions, each with distinct functions. Yet, interestingly, a majority of the body's serotonin is found outside the central nervous system, particularly in the gastrointestinal tract. This highlights its widespread influence, impacting systems in the body far beyond the mind. Delving deeper, serotonin is synthesized from the essential amino acid, tryptophan, which must be ingested through diet as the body cannot produce it. The conversion process involves two key steps. First, tryptophan is converted into 5-hydroxytryptophan, 5-HTP, by the enzyme tryptophan hydroxylase. Then, another enzyme, aromatic L-amino acid decarboxylase, turns 5-HTP into serotonin. Each step is carefully regulated, ensuring serotonin levels remain balanced. The neurotransmitter's journey doesn't end at synthesis. Once serotonin is released into the synaptic cleft, the gap between neurons, it binds to specific receptors on the receiving neuron. These receptors belong to a sprawling family, each subtype orchestrating a unique response, from modifying mood and cognition to tweaking sleep cycles and appetite. It's fascinating to consider how these minute interactions underpin complex human experiences and behaviors. An intriguing aspect of serotonin science is its role in the modulation of mood and emotion. While low levels have been associated with depression and anxiety, an abundance of serotonin doesn't equate to perpetual happiness. The balance, itself a dynamic process, depends largely on how serotonin and other neurotransmitters interact in the brain's various neural circuits. This delicate equilibrium underscores the importance of serotonin beyond simplistic perceptions. Further compounding its complexity is serotonin's influence on a range of bodily functions. One of its less celebrated but critical roles involves regulating intestinal processes. Within the gut, serotonin controls bowel motility and function, playing a pivotal part in gastrointestinal health. This connection, often referred to as the gut-brain axis, underscores the holistic perspective needed to fully appreciate serotonin's role in well-being. Moreover, serotonin plays a role in the modulation of our circadian rhythms, our internal biological clocks. By affecting the brain's pineal gland, serotonin serves as a precursor to melatonin, the hormone responsible for sleep regulation. This relationship explains how disruptions in serotonin levels can cause sleep disturbances and, conversely, how sleep patterns can influence psychiatric conditions. Noteworthy, too, is serotonin's involvement in cardiovascular function. It acts on the muscles around blood vessels, leading to vasoconstriction or relaxation, depending on the receptor type it binds to. This interplay affects everything from blood pressure to heart rate, illustrating its reach beyond mere neurotransmission. Understanding serotonin requires a shift from viewing it strictly as a brain chemical toward recognizing its integrative role in a variety of bodily systems. It serves as a bridge between nervous and non-nervous systems, an embodiment of the interconnectedness that defines our biological processes. This multifunctionality presents both challenges and opportunities for researchers and healthcare professionals aiming to harness its potential, notably in mental health treatment. The exploration of serotonin has burgeoned into a vibrant field, with implications that ripple through neuroscience, psychology, and even endocrinology. It's a testament to how a single molecule can buttonhole into diverse pathways, challenging conventional perspectives and pushing the frontier of modern science. By parsing these complexities, we're better equipped to leverage serotonin in fostering mental and physical health, paving the way for holistic approaches to well-being. Serotonin's role in mental health. Serotonin's role in mental health is a matter of both deep scientific inquiry and profound personal interest. This neurotransmitter, often dubbed the happiness chemical, wields significant influence over our mood and emotional regulation. The journey to understanding serotonin's impact on our mental well-being involves exploring its intricate pathways and diverse functions within the brain. It's not merely about the presence of serotonin, but about its balance and interaction with other chemicals in our neural network. When this balance is maintained, we experience a sense of well-being and stability. However, when imbalances occur, it can lead to various mental health challenges, underscoring serotonin's pivotal role in the emotional landscape. Serotonin influences mental health not only through its direct effects on mood, but also by modulating other neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine. These interactions help orchestrate our emotional states, ensuring that feelings such as sadness, delight, anger, or calmness are appropriately expressed and managed. Disruptions in serotonin levels can lead to challenges ranging from mild mood disturbances to serious conditions like depression and anxiety disorders. Scientific studies have shown that serotonin dysfunction is implicated in the pathophysiology of these mental health issues, making it a focal point in both research and treatment approaches. One of the most well-known ways that serotonin impacts mental health is through its involvement in depression. Depression is a multifaceted disorder characterized by persistent sadness and a lack of interest in daily activities. The serotonin hypothesis of depression suggests that a deficiency in serotonin activity within the brain might contribute to the onset and severity of depressive symptoms. This theory has driven the development of a class of medications known as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs. These medications work by increasing the availability of serotonin in the brain and have been widely used to treat depression and anxiety disorders. While medication is an important tool, it is not the only avenue through which serotonin can be regulated to improve mental health outcomes. Psychotherapy, lifestyle changes, and alternative therapies also play a critical role. Cognitive behavioral therapy, for instance, can help individuals modify thought and behavior patterns that influence their brain chemistry, including serotonin levels. Similarly, lifestyle interventions such as regular exercise, adequate sleep, and a balanced diet rich in tryptophan can enhance serotonin production, contributing to improved mood and emotional health. The exploration of serotonin's role in anxiety further illuminates this neurotransmitter's impact on mental health. Anxiety disorders, which include generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, and social anxiety, are characterized by excessive and persistent worry or fear. Serotonin modulates the brain's response to anxiety-provoking stimuli by influencing regions involved in fear processing and emotional regulation. Dysregulation in serotonin pathways can lead to heightened anxiety responses and contribute to the persistence of anxiety disorders. Understanding these mechanisms highlights serotonergic system targets for therapeutic intervention. Despite advances in our comprehension of serotonin's involvement in mental health, the picture remains incomplete. Researchers continue to investigate the nuances of serotonin signaling and its interactions with genetic and environmental factors in mental illnesses. Emerging studies are delving into serotonin receptors and their subtypes, seeking to demystify how different serotonin activities modulate mood and behavior. This research could pave the way for novel treatments, potentially offering more effective and personalized options for those struggling with serotonin-related mental health issues. Serotonin's influence also extends to how we perceive and react to social situations, impacting our overall social functioning. It is known to affect our empathy and prosocial behavior, playing a pivotal role in how we connect with others. Low serotonin levels can lead to irritability, impulsivity, and social withdrawal, which can exacerbate feelings of isolation and complicate relationships. This social dimension of serotonin underscores its comprehensive role in mental health, influencing not just the internal world of an individual, but also their external interactions and social relationships. Furthermore, serotonin's role transcends the traditional boundaries of mood and anxiety, touching on areas like impulse control, aggression, and even cognitive functions like memory and learning. It is involved in the regulation of circadian rhythms and pain perception, intricately linking it to various aspects of mental health and physical well-being. This complex interplay suggests that serotonin acts not merely as a singular player, but as part of a larger dynamic system within the brain that governs how we experience our everyday lives. Our understanding of serotonin is, therefore, continuously evolving. Mental health professionals emphasize the importance of a holistic approach in addressing serotonin-related disturbances, integrating medical, psychological, and lifestyle interventions. Such comprehensive strategies are designed to re-establish serotonin balance and promote mental health resilience. They also open avenues for individuals to engage actively in their mental health care, empowering them with knowledge and tools to enhance serotonin function and well-being. In conclusion, serotonin's role in mental health is multifaceted and profound, influencing various emotions, behaviors, and psychological states. From the treatment of depression and anxiety to the enhancement of social and cognitive functions, the significance of maintaining optimal serotonin levels can't be overstated. As we continue to uncover the mysteries of serotonin, the potential for improving mental health care and individual well-being remains a promising frontier. Understanding serotonin not only enriches our scientific knowledge, but also offers hope and tangible avenues for those navigating the complexities of mental health. By focusing on serotonin, we gain valuable insights into the intricate workings of the human mind, paving the way for better mental health practices and therapies. Chapter 2: The Biology of Happiness. Delving into the biology of happiness reveals a complex interplay of brain chemistry, where serotonin plays a pivotal role. This neurotransmitter, often dubbed the feel-good chemical, is fundamentally linked to how we experience mood and well-being. Its journey begins in the brain's intricate network of neurons, where serotonin acts as a messenger, carrying signals that regulate not only mood, but also sleep, appetite, and even perception of pain. The exact science of how serotonin influences our emotional landscape can be as fascinating as it is enigmatic. Understanding this correlation sheds light on why elevating serotonin levels often translates to an uplifted mood. This connection hints at why some days seem brighter without any obvious external change. By deciphering how serotonin and other neurotransmitters interact, we unravel the biological foundation of happiness, giving us a clearer picture of the mind's emotional circuitry. How serotonin influences mood. When you think about happiness, serotonin's name is undoubtedly one that echoes through discussions, books, and articles. But what is it about this humble neurotransmitter that wields such influence over our mood? Serotonin serves as one of nature's most intriguing players in the complex tapestry of our psychological and emotional lives. Its impact on mood is profound, reaching deeply into the core of how we perceive and experience the world around us. At a molecular level, serotonin is a chemical that transmits signals between nerve cells. It's found mostly in the digestive system, although it's also found in blood platelets and throughout the central nervous system. While science has succeeded in demonstrating the mechanics of how serotonin functions in a controlled laboratory setting, the real magic, or perhaps mystery, happens when this neurotransmitter meets the human experience. One might wonder, for instance, why a neurotransmitter primarily associated with the gut would significantly impact the mind. Here lies the beauty of biological interconnections. The gut-brain axis, a two-way communication system between the gut and the brain, facilitates serotonin's far-reaching influence. Remarkably, about 90% of serotonin is found in the gut, where it helps control bowel movements and function. The remaining serotonin is synthesized in the brain and influences our mood, social behavior, appetite, and even our sleep patterns. Think of serotonin as your mood's maestro, orchestrating a symphony of feelings. It regulates not just happiness, but mood stability as well. When levels are adequate, serotonin makes it easier to feel joy and satisfaction, maintain a balanced mood, and cope with life's ups and downs. Conversely, low levels can open the door to depression, anxiety, and mood swings. Nothing in serotonin's mechanism operates in isolation. It is impacted by stress, diet, exercise, sleep, and genetics. So how exactly does serotonin influence mood? The answer lies in its interaction with various brain regions. Particularly, serotonin impacts the limbic system, which is home to emotions and memory. It primarily interacts with serotonin receptors, notably 5-HT1A receptors, influencing several physiological and psychological processes. For instance, by modulating the receptor activity, serotonin can affect mood regulation pathways, altering responses to emotional stimuli. Consider the practical implications of a serotonin imbalance. When serotonin is deficient, it can lead to symptoms of depression, such as persistent sadness, lack of interest or pleasure in daily activities, and feelings of hopelessness. Essentially, without enough serotonin, maintaining an even keel becomes significantly more challenging. Moreover, scientists have proposed theories linking serotonin levels directly to mood disorders. Imbalances aren't necessarily a result of reduced serotonin levels alone, but might also involve a complex interplay between serotonin, its receptors, and other brain chemicals. This complexity further highlights the myriad ways in which serotonin guides our emotional well-being. However, serotonin's role isn't confined to preventing or alleviating negative mood states. It elevates states of happiness and joy when levels are optimal. Picture this: a serene walk in nature, laughter among friends, or the peaceful resolve after meditating, all associated with heightened serotonin activity. In these moments, serotonin helps to weave the fabric of positive human emotion, enabling us to embrace life's brighter side. When experts speak of therapies targeting serotonin to treat mood disorders, they're speaking about restoring balance in this intricate dance. Antidepressants, like selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, work by increasing serotonin availability in the brain, ultimately enhancing mood-stabilizing effects. They prevent the reuptake of serotonin into neurons, making more available to improve transmission of messages between neurons. Although medications have their place, one's lifestyle choices wield substantial power over serotonin levels in natural ways. Diet, physical activity, and sleep are fundamental in maintaining serotonin balance. For example, foods rich in tryptophan, an amino acid crucial for serotonin production, can effectively support mood. Exercise not only elevates serotonin but enhances receptor sensitivity, while adequate sleep supports its synthesis and function. Embracing practices that bolster serotonin levels is akin to adopting a holistic mindset. Everyone's mood ebbs and flows, linked inherently to the ebb and flow of serotonin. Thus, becoming attuned to one's emotional state and exploring lifestyle adjustments is empowering. By focusing on factors one can control, from diet to physical activities and social engagement, individuals cultivate resilience against mood disorders. Ultimately, serotonin does more than just influence mood. It ties together the emotional, psychological, and even physical facets of human existence into a cohesive narrative. The neurotransmitter illustrates how deeply intertwined our biological systems are with our emotional lives, revealing that happiness is not just an abstract idea, but a tangible goal within our reach. As we delve deeper into understanding serotonin's interplay with other neurotransmitters and its broader effects, we unlock further potential pathways to fostering fulfilling lives. It presents a portrait of the fascinating combination of nature and nurture, science and feeling, biological processes and personal experience. In understanding serotonin, we begin to understand ourselves, our moods, and the essence of happiness just a little bit better. Neurotransmitters and emotional well-being. Neurotransmitters are the body's chemical messengers, and they play a crucial role in shaping emotional well-being. These bioactive substances transmit signals across synapses to target cells located throughout the nervous system, influencing everything from mood to perception. While serotonin often takes center stage in discussions about mood regulation, it's integral to consider the ensemble of neurotransmitters that work alongside it. A symphony of chemicals complements serotonin's effects, each contributing their own notes to the complex melody of our emotions. Dopamine, norepinephrine, and endorphins all interplay with serotonin in the regulation of mood and emotional balance. Dopamine, often associated with the pleasure system of the brain, encourages feelings of enjoyment and reinforcement. It's what drives motivation and reward-seeking behavior. On the other hand, norepinephrine acts like adrenaline's cousin in the brain, mobilizing the body for action and heightening alertness and energy during stressful situations. Meanwhile, endorphins, often released during moments of exercise or stress, create a sense of well-being and pain relief, often referred to as the runner's high. Serotonin, distinct yet in harmony with these neurotransmitters, acts as a stabilizing force. It doesn't swing emotions to euphoric highs or crushing lows. Instead, it provides a sense of calm and balance. Much like a safety net, serotonin ensures that emotional fluctuations are less volatile, maintaining mental health equilibrium. The relationship between serotonin and these neurotransmitters is not a mere byproduct of chance, it's deeply rooted in evolutionary processes. Human survival depended on responses backed by quick adrenaline-fueled actions, and serotonin tempered these responses, enabling individuals to evaluate situations more judiciously. Serotonin not only regulated aggression and impulsive actions, but also promoted pro-social behaviors, enhancing community cooperation and empathy. Social connectivity and serotonin share a strong bond. Numerous studies show that those with higher serotonin activity tend to experience better social relationships. This connection roots itself in serotonin's role in enhancing mood and promoting social behavior, such as trust and cooperation. Such social interactions can further enhance serotonin levels, creating a beneficial feedback loop that strengthens interpersonal bonds and boosts emotional well-being. But what happens when this intricate balance is disrupted? Imbalances in serotonin and its cohort of neurotransmitters can lead to various emotional disturbances. Low levels of serotonin have been classically linked to conditions such as depression and anxiety. It's like a dimmer switch has been turned down, plunging an individual into a state of low mood where positive feelings are dulled. This is where modern medicine's understanding has expanded, leading to the development of selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs. These medications aim to prevent the reabsorption of serotonin in the brain, making more of it available for use and thereby alleviating mood disorders. Although SSRIs help many, they're not a perfect solution. The neurotransmitter network remains immense, and the precise dance between its members carries individual variations. For some, boosting serotonin isn't enough to thwart depression's shadow or anxiety's grasp. This realization has encouraged researchers to delve deeper into the interconnected pathways of these chemicals, unlocking potential avenues for more personalized treatments. Surprisingly, lifestyle factors play a profound role in maintaining neurotransmitter health. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, adequate sleep, and stress management all contribute to the optimal functioning of neurotransmitter systems. Exercise, for instance, has been shown to increase serotonin production and boost the natural synthesis of endorphins, further amplifying the sense of well-being. The complex balance of fats, proteins, and carbohydrates in one's diet can influence serotonin pathways, while stress reduction techniques can help manage cortisol levels, indirectly supporting neurotransmitter balance. Moreover, emerging research recognizes the gut-brain axis's influence on neurotransmitter production. The gut microbiome acts as an intestinal orchestra, influencing the brain's chemistry through the vagus nerve, a main communicator of gut-to-brain signaling. Serotonin is largely produced in the gastrointestinal tract, with gut microbes playing a crucial part in its synthesis. This unveils the fascinating interplay where our physical and emotional well-being converge, suggesting that a healthy gut can lead to a healthier mental state. This holistic perspective highlights the importance of considering the entire biological system in discussions about emotional well-being. It's not just about a single neurotransmitter acting in isolation, but rather a complex, dynamic interplay where each molecule holds its own power while fitting into the broader framework of mental health. The journey of neurotransmitters through our bodies is a testament to the intricate and eloquent ways in which our biology shapes our emotional landscapes. By understanding the multifaceted roles of neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine, and endorphins, we can better appreciate how our bodies foster emotional wellness. Each plays a part in a broader biopsychosocial model that underscores mental health. Our emotional well-being rests on this dynamic foundation, urging us to consider not only what's happening inside our brains, but also the lifestyle choices and environments that either bolster or hinder these chemical foundations. The captivating dance of neurotransmitters invites us to reflect not just on serotonin's role, but also on the entire neural network's contribution to our emotional well-being. It's a reminder that our emotional health, while deeply personal, is also a shared human experience, a complex tapestry woven from our biology, environment, and life choices. Cherishing this helps us forge paths toward greater happiness and understanding, enriching both our individual and collective lives. Chapter 3: Serotonin and Behavior. The intricate dance between serotonin and behavior paints a fascinating picture of human psychology, revealing how this neurotransmitter's levels can cast ripples across our daily interactions and life experiences. At the core, serotonin significantly influences behavioral shifts, creating a dynamic interplay that affects both our internal world and social interfaces. When serotonin is in play, our moods and reactions to others can transform, leading to either harmonious exchanges or discordant interactions. This duality underscores serotonin's pivotal role in social settings, shaping how we connect and communicate with the world around us. As we delve into the subtleties of serotonin's impact on behavior, it becomes clear that understanding this influence is crucial for fostering more meaningful connections and enhancing our emotional and mental well-being. By exploring how these complex biochemical processes misstep or synchronize, we gain insights that empower us to cultivate healthier and more resilient behavioral patterns. Behavioral changes linked to serotonin levels. Our moods and behaviors are frequently tied to the chemical symphony playing out within our brains. At the forefront of this scene is serotonin, a key player in managing our emotions and actions. We all experience fluctuations in serotonin levels, and these changes can be responsible for shifts in behavior that are quite telling. It's fascinating to consider just how pivotal this neurotransmitter is in shaping how we interact with the world and ourselves. Low serotonin levels often correlate with increased irritability and aggression. Picture a day when everything seems to set you off, from a spilled cup of coffee to mundane traffic delays. Individuals experiencing these low serotonin states might find themselves quickly losing patience, snapping at others, or unable to find their usual calm. It's not merely a bad day, it might be that their serotonin levels have taken a dip, altering their typical response to stressors. Conversely, higher serotonin levels can promote feelings of well-being and ease. People often talk about feeling in the zone or at peace, where problems seem manageable and interactions are pleasant. This serene state is often the result of serotonin doing its job well, helping to regulate mood and foster contentment. During these times, people might find themselves more sociable and cooperative, relying on deeper reservoirs of patience and understanding. Anxiety is another behavior heavily influenced by serotonin. In some individuals, low levels can heighten anxiety, stirring restless thoughts and an uneasy sense of worry. This is where serotonin's complex role becomes evident. It's different from one individual to another, with some experiencing crippling anxiety due to depleted serotonin, while others might find their anxious tendencies mellowed by its presence. Depression is perhaps the most well-documented behavioral concern involving serotonin. Depressive episodes often coincide with diminished serotonin activity in the brain. Symptoms like persistent sadness, lack of motivation, and fatigue tie back to reduced levels, which is why many antidepressants aim to increase serotonin availability in the brain. The link between serotonin and depression underscores the neurotransmitter's powerful influence over our emotional and psychological landscapes. Sleep patterns and serotonin are intertwined too. Serotonin is a precursor to melatonin, the hormone that governs sleep-wake cycles. When serotonin levels are out of balance, it can lead to sleep issues, from insomnia to restless sleep, impacting one's daily energy and mood. It creates a vicious cycle. Poor sleep can further reduce serotonin, exacerbating mood disorders and behavioral changes. Impulsivity and serotonin are also closely linked. Lower levels can lead to impulsive decision-making, a lack of forethought that might lead to regretful actions. This connection has been observed in various contexts, from financial risk-taking to social interactions. Understanding this relationship can provide insights into why a person might act against their long-term interests when their serotonin levels are off-kilter. Serotonin's role in appetite and eating behavior reveals another facet of its behavioral influence. When serotonin is low, it's not uncommon for people to experience increased appetite, especially for carbohydrate-rich foods. This craving can be a subconscious effort to boost serotonin levels, given that carbohydrate consumption can lead to increased serotonin production. Thus, dietary habits and weight fluctuations might sometimes have a biochemical basis rooted in serotonin dynamics. Memory and learning also share a connection with serotonin. Adequate levels can enhance cognitive functions, aiding in better memory retention and learning capabilities. When serotonin levels are lacking, people might notice difficulties in focusing or retaining information, underscoring its importance not just in emotional, but also cognitive health. Social behaviors and interpersonal relationships often mirror our serotonin levels. When balanced, people are generally more empathetic, understanding, and tolerant of others. High serotonin states favor positive social interactions and cooperation, a critical aspect of human societies. When off balance, these interactions can turn tense or withdrawn, reflecting serotonin's nuanced dance with social behavior. Understanding serotonin's role in behavior is an empowering tool for anyone looking to manage their mental and emotional health proactively. By recognizing the symptoms tied to its fluctuations, whether it's sudden mood changes or shifts in social preferences, individuals can start strategizing lifestyle adjustments to promote balance. Concepts such as regular exercise, a diet rich in serotonin-boosting nutrients, stress management techniques, and ensuring adequate sleep all come into play as potential ways to harness and balance serotonin's influence over our behaviors. In essence, serotonin serves as a bridge between our physiological state and how we perceive and interact with the external world. By exploring its many connections to behavior, we gain valuable insights into not only what drives us, but how we can take control and foster positive behavioral outcomes. The impact on social interactions. Serotonin's role in shaping human behavior is deeply embedded not only in our personal emotional landscapes, but also in our social interactions. This neurotransmitter doesn't simply influence how we feel internally, it affects how we connect with others and navigate the often complex dynamics of social relationships. At its core, serotonin can enhance or dampen social engagement. High serotonin levels are often associated with increased social behavior and communication. People with balanced serotonin levels typically exhibit higher confidence, which is crucial when forming new friendships or deepening existing relationships. They tend to be more cooperative, less impulsive, and exhibit greater prosocial behavior, which naturally makes social gatherings more fulfilling. However, when serotonin levels dip, the story changes significantly. A deficiency in serotonin can lead to social withdrawal and feelings of loneliness. Individuals might find themselves avoiding social gatherings, feeling anxious about public interactions, or even experiencing social anxiety disorder. Social anxiety can manifest as excessive fear of being judged or humiliated, leading to avoidance behaviors that can severely impact one's social network. The influence of serotonin extends to how we perceive trust and fairness in social exchanges. It plays a part in regulating mood and emotion, which are critical components of how we interpret social cues. For instance, in situations that require negotiation or cooperation, serotonin helps mediate the stress response, allowing individuals to remain calm and empathetic rather than reactive and defensive. This enhances group harmony, making it an evolutionary favorable trait. Societies function more cohesively when individuals exhibit serotonin-mediated behaviors. Historically, encouraging behaviors that increase serotonin levels, like bonding or altruistic actions, have been vital in building civilizations. The neurotransmitter's role in fostering these interactions can't be overstated. It's not just a biological issue, but a cultural one. Interestingly, studies have shown that serotonin influences leadership and social hierarchy dynamics. Individuals with optimal serotonin levels often find themselves more accepted as leaders owing to their ability to remain emotionally stable and socially adept under pressure. This ability to navigate social complexities with finesse positions them as natural leaders. Conversely, insufficient serotonin can lead individuals to feel marginalized, impacting their ability to lead or participate in group activities. It's essential to consider the nuances of serotonin's impact on social behavior. The effects aren't linear, but part of a complex feedback system involving environmental influences, genetic predispositions, and personal experiences. For instance, someone genetically predisposed to low serotonin might, through lifestyle changes and behavioral therapy, improve their social interactions significantly. The link between serotonin and social behavior becomes more evident in therapeutic settings. Cognitive behavioral therapies often aim to alter serotonin pathways to improve social functioning. By engaging in specific social behaviors, individuals can create positive feedback that boosts serotonin production, resulting in enhanced social capabilities. The role of psychotherapy in modulating serotonin underscores how behavior changes can reciprocally affect neurochemistry, which then circles back to improve social interactions further. In communities that emphasize high serotonin-enhancing activities, such as physical exercise, mindfulness, and balanced nutrition, an observable increase in social cohesion often follows. These activities lower stress both individually and collectively, allowing social bonds to form more easily and sustainably. In contrast, Environments where these practices are lacking tend to exhibit higher levels of social discord, indicative of the broader societal implications of serotonin management. It's equally important to acknowledge the cultural differences in serotonin's social impact. What might be a prosocial behavior in one society could differ significantly in another. This is yet another layer where serotonin displays its complexity. Cultural norms influence how serotonin-mediated behaviors are perceived and valued. As such, the interplay between neurotransmitters and societal expectations forms an intricate dance that guides human interactions across different cultural landscapes. Moreover, the bidirectional relationship between serotonin and social interactions means that not only does serotonin influence how individuals interact, but these interactions can also feed back to affect serotonin levels. Engaging in positive social interactions enhances serotonin production, creating a virtuous cycle that benefits overall mental well-being. In essence, serotonin is not merely a backstage player in the social theater, but an active participant that writes, directs, and reacts to the unfolding drama of human interactions. Its influence spans from individual self-perception to the broader fabric of societies, revealing both a biological and sociological tapestry. For those seeking to improve their social lives, understanding and managing serotonin levels might be the key to unlocking more fulfilling and harmonious relationships. Chapter 4: Diet and Serotonin Production. The intricate dance between diet and serotonin production is more vital to our mental landscape than many realize. What we choose to eat can play a pivotal role in how effectively our brains produce serotonin, influencing everything from our mood to our emotional resilience. Foods rich in tryptophan, an amino acid precursor to serotonin, are foundational, as they're converted through a biochemical journey into this crucial neurotransmitter. But it's not just about loading up on turkey and milk. A balanced diet that includes complex carbohydrates, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamins B6 and B12 holds the key to unlocking serotonin's mood-enhancing potential. Meanwhile, gut health, underscored by the gut-brain axis theory, further elucidates the relationship between nutrition and mental health. By fueling our bodies with the right nutrients, we not only cater to physical wellness, but also nurture the very essence of our emotional well-being, weaving diet intricately into the broader tapestry of our psychological health. By understanding these connections, we equip ourselves with more than just knowledge. We gain the power to craft diets that bolster not just our bodies but also our minds. Overall, the link between diet and serotonin production serves as a reminder of how interconnected our body's systems truly are, urging us towards mindful eating as a pillar of emotional balance. Nutrients that boost serotonin. When it comes to mental well-being, serotonin is often at the heart of the conversation. This intriguing neurotransmitter plays a pivotal role in regulating mood, anxiety, and happiness. While many factors influence serotonin levels, the nutrients we consume act as fundamental building blocks. What passes our lips impacts our neurotransmitter balance, and thus our mental health, lending credence to the phrase, "You are what you eat." To appreciate the connection between diet and serotonin, we need to delve into the nutrients that actively participate in boosting its levels. One of the most crucial is tryptophan, an essential amino acid not produced by the body, which we must obtain through our diet. Tryptophan itself isn't serotonin, but converts into it through a biochemical pathway involving several steps, and it's abundantly found in protein-rich foods like turkey, chicken, eggs, and fish. Moreover, consuming carbohydrates stimulates the release of insulin, which aids in the absorption of tryptophan by the brain. Layering the complexity, vitamin B6 stands out as an indispensable cofactor in converting tryptophan to serotonin. Without adequate levels of this vitamin, the conversion process might stall. Foods rich in vitamin B6, like bananas, potatoes, and fortified cereals, can serve as allies in this conversion process. It's as if they hold the lamp that lights the intricate pathways through which tryptophan transforms into serotonin. Still, it's a delicate symphony where too much or too little of any component can disturb the flow. In harmonious tandem, omega-3 fatty acids also deserve a spotlight. Present in fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, and sardines, these nutrients enhance serotonin receptor sensitivity. It's akin to ensuring the right stage setup so serotonin can perform efficiently. With optimal receptor sensitivity, even smaller amounts of serotonin can have a more significant mood-lifting impact. Moreover, magnesium plays a noteworthy role. This mineral is frequently associated with relaxation, but its contribution to serotonin synthesis is undeniable. It acts almost like a bridge that supports serotonin's route to influencing various physiological and psychological functions. Foods rich in magnesium, including spinach, almonds, and dark chocolate, serve as delightful yet functional sources of this mineral. Let's not overlook zinc, another potent nutrient in serotonin production. Though less heralded than its counterparts, zinc contributes to the modulation of neurotransmitter activity and synthesis. Its presence in foods like pumpkin seeds, chickpeas, and cashews accents its vital role. Zinc supports the immune system too, highlighting its multifaceted importance in overall well-being. Furthermore, iron must be on the radar when discussing serotonin. Iron deficiency impairs the conversion of tryptophan to serotonin, making iron-rich foods like lean meats, beans, and lentils critical for maintaining this balance. Without adequate iron, it's like having all ingredients for a delicious meal, but lacking the heat to cook it. In the ever-continuing puzzle of nutrition and neurotransmitters, folate emerges as another key player. This B vitamin works alongside vitamin B6 in neurotransmitter synthesis. Leafy greens, avocados, and oranges come fortified with folate, encouraging a balanced mood by supporting serotonin production. The complex chain of reactions in serotonin synthesis is heavily reliant upon available folate. Finally, let's turn our attention to probiotics, recent stars in nutritional conversations. Gut health's impact on the brain cannot be overstated, especially when 90% of the body's serotonin is produced in the gastrointestinal tract. Certain strains of probiotics found in yogurt, kefir, and fermented foods contribute to a favorable gut environment, which indirectly boosts serotonin levels by optimizing the gut-brain axis. Imagine the gut as a fertile soil, rich in probiotics. Serotonin is the flowering outcome. Understanding nutrition's role in serotonin production transforms how we view our meals. It prompts us to consider food as more than mere fuel. It's a medium that can enhance our mood and well-being. By making informed choices grounded in serotonin-boosting nutrients, we can construct a diet that nurtures not just our bodies, but our minds. This is not about quick fixes, but about long-term, sustainable change that can influence countless other aspects of health. Each bite then becomes an act of self-care and empowerment, aiding in the profound quest for a happier, healthier life. The connection between food and mood. When it comes to mental health and well-being, the phrase, "you are what you eat," turns out to be profoundly accurate. The foods we consume not only supply the body with essential nutrients, but also play a critical role in cognitive functions and emotional states. Serotonin, often labeled the feel-good neurotransmitter, is a key link between diet and mood. Although serotonin can't be extracted directly from food, certain dietary components act as precursors or enhancers that facilitate its production in the body. Let's start with the star nutrient, tryptophan. This essential amino acid is a precursor to serotonin and can be found in foods like turkey, nuts, and seeds. But simply ingesting tryptophan-rich foods doesn't guarantee a spike in serotonin levels. Why? Because not all tryptophan makes it to the brain. It competes with other amino acids to cross the blood-brain barrier, meaning that a carbohydrate-rich diet can make a difference. Carbohydrates release insulin, which assists in breaking down competing amino acids, allowing tryptophan a clearer path to reach the brain. Tryptophan's journey from food to mood enhancement is complex and multifaceted. In addition to carbohydrates, micronutrients like vitamin B6, vitamin D, and magnesium play substantial roles in serotonin synthesis and regulation. Vitamin B6 assists in converting tryptophan into serotonin, while vitamin D and magnesium serve as supporting agents that help maintain adequate serotonin levels. Omega-3 fatty acids, commonly found in fish like salmon and mackerel, contribute vitally to brain health. They provide membrane support for brain cells and influence serotonin reception, bolstering the efficiency with which this neurotransmitter can interact with neural receptors. While the direct impact of omega-3s on serotonin is still a topic of ongoing research, their role in enhancing overall brain function is well documented. A diet high in processed sugars and refined carbs can lead to erratic serotonin levels, contributing to mood swings and emotional instability. When you consume these types of foods, blood sugar levels skyrocket, then crash, prompting a rapid fluctuation in energy and mood. That's why it's important to focus on whole grains, fruits, and vegetables that offer a balanced glycemic impact. Recent studies have highlighted the gut-brain axis's significance in serotonin production. The human gut contains a staggering amount of neurons and neurotransmitters, operating almost like a second brain. Approximately 90% of serotonin is produced in the gut, influenced significantly by your diet. Consuming a high-fiber diet enriched with probiotics and prebiotics can improve gut health, subsequently affecting serotonin production. Fermented foods such as yogurt, kimchi, and sauerkraut make excellent additions to a diet aimed at boosting serotonin production. These foods are teeming with beneficial bacteria that help balance the gut microbiome, thereby supporting efficient serotonin synthesis. The link between food and mood isn't solely about increasing serotonin levels. It's a holistic approach that requires attention to different nutrients and food types. A balanced diet that incorporates a variety of foods ensures not only sustained energy, but also optimal neurotransmitter function. Let's not dismiss hydration as a key factor. Dehydration can interfere with both mood and cognitive processes, indirectly affecting serotonin levels. Drinking sufficient water is essential for optimal brain and physiological function, providing another layer of support for mood regulation. Caffeine, found in coffee, tea, and certain soft drinks, presents a complicated relationship with serotonin. It can provide a temporary boost in mood and energy levels, but might lead to crashes or anxiety with excessive consumption. Moderation is the guiding principle here. While caffeine can provide immediate emotional lift, it also has the potential to offset long-term serotonin balance when overconsumed. What you eat doesn't just affect your body, it affects your mind too. Focusing on a diet that combines tryptophan, carbohydrates, and other supporting nutrients creates a conducive environment for serotonin production. This balanced approach helps stabilize mood fluctuations and contribute to sustained emotional well-being. The connection between food and mood is intricate yet comprehensible. Understanding these dynamics can empower you to make informed dietary choices that enhance your mood and well-being. By recognizing the central role of nutrition in the body's serotonin pathways, you embark on a path to a healthier and more emotionally resilient life. Chapter 5: Exercise and Endorphins. When you lace up your sneakers and step into the rhythm of a jog, or when the beat of a favorite song pushes you through those last few reps, something remarkable happens inside your body. Physical activity doesn't just sculpt muscles or burn calories. It triggers a cascade of biochemical reactions that can elevate mood and enhance mental clarity. At the heart of this phenomenon are endorphins, the body's natural painkillers, which flood the brain during exercise and are often referred to as the runner's high. But the story doesn't end there. Endorphins work in tandem with serotonin, another key neurotransmitter, to create an uplifting synergy that calms the mind and staves off anxiety. This dynamic duo underscores why a simple brisk walk or an intense workout can be transformative, giving you a boost of happiness while mitigating stress. By understanding the interplay between exercise-induced endorphins and serotonin, you're not just informed, you're empowered to harness this natural therapy as part of a holistic approach to mental well-being. Physical activity's effect on serotonin. Physical activity is often heralded as a cornerstone of a healthy lifestyle, and rightly so. Beyond the immediate benefits to our cardiovascular and musculoskeletal systems, exercise exerts a profound influence on our brain chemistry, particularly the levels of serotonin, a neurotransmitter often dubbed the feel-good chemical. This impact on serotonin plays a critical role in mood regulation and overall mental health. But how exactly does the simple act of moving our bodies set off such a cascade of positive effects in our brains? When we engage in any form of physical activity, ranging from a brisk walk to a vigorous run, our bodies initiate a complex biochemical process. Exercise increases the availability of tryptophan, an amino acid that's a precursor to serotonin, in the brain. This increased substrate availability results in heightened serotonin synthesis. Interestingly, the level of physical exertion plays a role in this synthesis. Moderate and vigorous exercises have been shown to have the most significant impact on serotonin production. This doesn't mean you need to run a marathon to reap these benefits. A consistent, balanced exercise routine can suffice. Serotonin's influence on mental health is twofold. It enhances mood and also acts as a buffer against stress. The endorphin rush commonly associated with physical activity is not independent of serotonin. Endorphins, while known for their short-term mood-boosting effects, create a favorable environment for serotonin activity. They interact synergistically, amplifying each other's effects, and thus offering a more sustained improvement in mood post-exercise. One theory that elucidates physical activity's mood-enhancing effects is the thermogenic hypothesis. This proposes that the rise in body temperature following exercise relaxes muscles and reduces anxiety, both of which are associated with higher serotonin activity. Another perspective is the monoamine hypothesis, which suggests that exercise amplifies serotonin and other monoamine neurotransmitter levels, countering depressive symptoms. While the precise mechanism may be multifaceted, what remains clear is that regular exercise can potentiate serotonin's beneficial effects on brain function. Beyond mood improvements, serotonin's influence on cognitive functioning is also noteworthy. Regular physical activity has been linked to enhanced cognitive performance, attributed to increased serotonin, which aids in neurogenesis, the creation of new neurons. This process is robustly associated with the hippocampus, a brain region critically involved in learning and memory. Thus, when we lace up our sneakers for a jog or a walk, we're not just sculpting muscles, we're sharpening our minds. Reflecting on the role of exercise in mental health, it's evident that engaging in regular physical activity can be a powerful non-pharmacological approach to enhancing serotonin levels. Whether it's a heart-pumping spin class, a calming session of yoga, or the joy of dancing, physical activity offers a versatile and accessible way to elevate mood and augment mental acuity. To maintain motivation and consistency, it's essential to choose physical activities that you genuinely enjoy. The intrinsic satisfaction gained from activities you love can drive adherence, ensuring the mental health benefits of exercise are long-lasting. Involve friends or enjoy nature while you're at it. Social interactions and exposure to natural environments can further amplify exercise's beneficial effects. Creating a varied exercise routine that includes different forms of physical activity can also be beneficial. This variation keeps workouts challenging and engaging, reducing monotony and physical plateau. It also ensures different muscles are used, supporting overall physical health while simultaneously boosting serotonin levels. In conclusion, the relationship between physical activity and serotonin is remarkably intricate. Exercise not only facilitates immediate boosts in serotonin levels, leading to improved moods, but also contributes to long-term mental health benefits. As understanding of this dynamic grows, so does the appreciation for exercise's role as a key component of holistic mental health strategies. Embracing a lifestyle that incorporates regular physical activity can serve as a potent tool for enhancing serotonin levels, and by extension, fostering a healthier, happier mind. Endorphins and serotonin, a dynamic duo. In the intricate tapestry of our mind-body connection, endorphins and serotonin emerge as two pivotal threads, each contributing vibrantly to our emotional and physical well-being. When we talk about exercise, we've often heard the term runner's high, a phenomenon intricately tied to these two neurotransmitters. This uplifting experience isn't just a fleeting sensation, it's a biochemical symphony playing out in our brains, orchestrating enhanced mood, reduced stress, and overall happiness. Endorphins, sometimes referred to as the body's natural painkillers, are released in response to physical exertion. Their primary role is to help mitigate discomfort, acting as a buffer against the physical stress that exercise induces. But they do more than just numb pain. They also create feelings of euphoria and well-being. This is where serotonin, endorphins' equally important partner, comes into play. Unlike endorphins, which primarily influence physical sensations, serotonin contributes significantly to mood regulation and emotional stability. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter that ensures our emotions remain stable and our mood buoyant. When it's out of balance, we might encounter mood swings, anxiety, or depression. Exercise acts as a natural stimulant for serotonin production, intertwining its function with that of endorphins. Together, they form a dynamic duo that not only helps in lifting our spirits, but also sustains that uplifted mood long after the exercise session ends. The mechanism through which physical activity enhances serotonin levels is rooted in its ability to increase the availability of tryptophan, an amino acid precursor to serotonin. As exercises elevate blood levels of tryptophan, more of it crosses the blood-brain barrier, leading to a rise in serotonin production in the brain. This biochemical cascade underscores the holistic benefits of exercise, extending beyond physical health to embrace mental well-being. This harmonious interaction between endorphins and serotonin underscores their central role in combating stress and anxiety. When you're stressed, cortisol levels spike, which can have detrimental effects on both body and mind. Exercise acts as a countermeasure, triggering the release of endorphins that help manage pain and discomfort, while serotonin steps in to stabilize mood and reduce anxiety levels. Therefore, regular physical activity can serve as a natural and effective strategy for stress management, offering a mental respite through the rhythmic release of these neurotransmitters. Moreover, endorphins and serotonin also contribute to enhanced cognitive function. Exercise-induced increases in both neurotransmitters can boost concentration, memory, and overall mental acuity. Serotonin, in particular, plays a part in brain functions related to memory and learning. By fostering a state of mental alertness and emotional equilibrium, exercise not only builds stronger bodies but sharper minds. The dynamic interplay between endorphins and serotonin is also intricately tied to the regulation of sleep patterns. Physical activity helps to regulate the body's internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. As serotonin levels rise with exercise, they stabilize mood and promote relaxation, laying the groundwork for a restorative night of sleep which is essential for overall health. Understanding these interactions is critical for those keen on optimizing their well-being. Health-conscious individuals can leverage this knowledge by integrating consistent exercise routines tailored to trigger the optimal release of endorphins and serotonin. Such routines can range from high-intensity interval training HIIT to more moderate exercises like yoga and brisk walking. The key is consistency and finding an activity that suits both your body and lifestyle. Puzzle this together with the myriad of psychological benefits, and the role of exercise becomes clear. It's a cornerstone for mental and physical harmony. The frequent release of endorphins and serotonin fosters resilience against life's challenges, paving the way for a more fulfilled experience. As we continue to understand the complexities of our brain's chemistry, the synergy between endorphins and serotonin becomes more apparent. They don't just coexist, they collaborate in crafting a framework upon which we build our emotional and psychological resilience. This intricate dance between the two underscores the profound interconnection of our physiological processes that nurture both the mind and body, reminding us that the act of moving is a path to both happiness and holistic health. Chapter 6: The Role of Sleep. Sleep isn't just a passive state meant for recharging the body. It's an active period that significantly influences serotonin levels, and consequently, our mood and mental health. As we traverse through various sleep stages, the brain intricately balances neurotransmitters, and serotonin plays a pivotal role here. When sleep patterns are out of sync, it can lead to disruptions in serotonin production, which might manifest as mood fluctuations or emotional instability. Insomnia, often entangled with low serotonin levels, underscores the significance of a restorative night's sleep. Tackling sleep disturbances isn't only about counting sheep, it's about working to realign serotonin production through improved sleep hygiene and possibly integrating therapeutic approaches as needed. Long-term, quality sleep can foster psychological resilience, proving that embracing healthy sleep habits is essential for overall well-being. Sleep patterns and serotonin levels. Sleep, an integral yet often overlooked component of our daily routine, plays a crucial role in maintaining our mental and physical health. When discussing serotonin, a neurotransmitter pivotal in regulating mood and emotional well-being, it's impossible to ignore how deeply entwined it is with our sleep patterns. Understanding this relationship can illuminate pathways to better health. Serotonin has a hand in orchestrating sleep-wake cycles by influencing melatonin production. Melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating sleep, is synthesized from serotonin in the pineal gland. This biochemical relationship underpins the rhythmic dance of our circadian clock, suggesting that balanced serotonin levels can help maintain healthy sleep patterns. In essence, serotonin acts as both a precursor and a regulator of sleep's hormonal maestro, laying the groundwork for a restful night's sleep. Drifting off to sleep isn't merely about counting sheep. It engages a symphony of neurotransmitters, and serotonin is a leading instrument in this orchestra. During the day, serotonin helps maintain a wakeful state, promoting alertness and concentration. As daylight wanes, serotonin is metabolized into melatonin, gently coaxing the brain towards slumber. This process highlights the importance of a tailored balance. Too much serotonin can disturb sleep initiation, whereas too little may contribute to insomnia. In essence, the link between serotonin and sleep architecture is nuanced and profound. Rapid eye movement, or REM sleep, the stage associated with vivid dreaming and memory consolidation, is particularly sensitive to serotonin levels. An increase in serotonin can reduce REM sleep, suggesting that optimal levels are essential for maintaining the rich tapestry of a dream-filled night. Disruptions in REM can lead to memory issues and reduced problem-solving abilities during waking hours. Research provides insights into how serotonin's interactions can impact sleep disorders. Conditions such as sleep apnea or restless leg syndrome often exhibit altered serotonin activity, though whether this is a cause or a consequence remains an active area of study. Interestingly, antidepressants that modulate serotonin levels can also impact sleep, sometimes leading to improvements in sleep quality or, conversely, contributing to disturbances in sleep patterns. These effects illustrate serotonin's dual role both as a therapeutic target and, occasionally, a disruptor. Modern lifestyles often tip this delicate balance by reducing natural serotonin synthesis. Factors such as chronic stress, inadequate exposure to sunlight, and unhealthy dietary habits can all contribute. Recognizing these influences opens up opportunities for intervention. Fostering environments that bolster natural serotonin production can potentially enhance sleep quality. Sunlight exposure, for instance, plays a pivotal role in serotonin synthesis. Sunlight triggers skin and retinal receptors, signaling the brain to ramp up serotonin production. This mechanism explains why individuals often feel more energetic and alert during sunnier months, a phenomenon that can help improve sleep regulation. In contrast, the lack of sunlight in winter months is one hypothesis behind seasonal affective disorder, SAD, which may include symptoms like disrupted sleep and mood swings. Nutritionally, foods rich in tryptophan, a precursor to serotonin, can be beneficial. Consuming these foods, notably proteins like turkey or plant-based sources such as nuts and seeds, in combination with carbohydrates can optimize serotonin levels. This dietary approach is a practical step towards maintaining the stability of sleep patterns. In cases where natural methods prove inadequate, therapeutic interventions might be considered. Light therapy, for instance, mimics the impact of sunlight on serotonin synthesis, helping to regulate the sleep cycle. Cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia (CBTI) addresses the behavioral and psychological components of sleep disturbances, potentially providing relief through behavioral adjustments. Moreover, an understanding of sleep hygiene can be instrumental in optimizing serotonin's role in sleep. Establishing a consistent sleep schedule, creating a restful environment, and minimizing exposure to screens before bedtime can all support the delicate interplay between serotonin and sleep. By nurturing the mind's biological clock, these practices reinforce serotonin's natural ebb and flow. Finally, it's essential to recognize that serotonin isn't acting in isolation. It's part of a complex web of neurotransmitters and hormones that collectively shape our sleep experiences. Serotonin works alongside dopamine, norepinephrine, and adenosine, among others, to influence various stages of sleep. This intricate dance is a testament to the body's remarkable ability to self-regulate given the right conditions. Ultimately, acknowledging the interdependence of sleep patterns and serotonin levels can pave the way for healthier sleep habits, and by extension, improved overall well-being. By tuning into the body's natural rhythms and adopting lifestyle changes that support serotonin balance, one can pave a path toward not just restful slumber, but a vibrant mental state, ready to tackle the challenges of the waking world. It's a reminder of nature's wisdom, urging us to harmonize with its cycles to flourish. Addressing insomnia with serotonin. In examining the intricate tapestry of sleep, it's impossible to ignore the threads woven by serotonin. This multifaceted neurotransmitter often steals the spotlight in discussions about mood and mental health, yet its role in sleep regulation is equally crucial. The relationship between serotonin and sleep is not just a sidebar in a story about mood, but a central narrative thread that deserves its own spotlight. So, what does serotonin actually do in terms of sleep? Fundamentally, it acts as a precursor to melatonin, the hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycles. This transition from serotonin to melatonin happens in the pineal gland, a small pinecone-shaped structure in the brain. When darkness falls, serotonin levels decrease, paving the way for melatonin production. This sensitive dance between light, serotonin, and melatonin forms the bedrock of our circadian rhythms, preparing our bodies for rest. Insomnia disrupts millions of lives. It's a common, yet deeply personal, struggle to harness the elusiveness of sleep. Chronic insomnia can feel like a thief in the night, stealing not just rest, but well-being and mental health too. The science suggests that targeting serotonin could offer a beacon of hope for those struggling with sleeplessness. By boosting serotonin levels, it might be possible to improve sleep patterns and counter insomnia's grip. The physiology behind serotonin and sleep is nuanced, often influenced by factors like diet, exercise, and even light therapy. Studies indicate that increased exposure to natural light can enhance serotonin production, the reason why people often feel more invigorated and sleep better after spending time outdoors. Conversely, staying cooped up indoors under artificial lighting can downregulate serotonin synthesis, exacerbating insomnia symptoms. The dietary connection to serotonin is profound too. Foods rich in tryptophan, an amino acid, are the precursors to serotonin production. Consuming these can aid serotonin synthesis, potentially improving sleep quality. Tryptophan-rich foods include turkey, eggs, and nuts, all of which might act as natural allies against insomnia. Incorporating these into one's diet may subtly yet effectively elevate serotonin levels, enhancing sleep. For those grappling with insomnia, the beauty of serotonin lies in its dual role. It not only helps induce sleep, but also stabilizes mood, countering the anxiety and depression that so often accompany sleep disorders. The interplay between mood and sleep is fascinating. Improved sleep can lead to a better emotional state, creating a beneficial feedback loop, all mediated by serotonin. Furthermore, cognitive behavioral strategies for insomnia often emphasize managing stress and anxiety, which can impact serotonin levels. Techniques such as mindfulness and meditation don't just calm the mind, they also influence neurotransmitter levels, fostering an environment where serotonin can flourish. Meditation, in particular, has been shown to increase serotonin production, supporting the foundation for a restful night's sleep. Consider also the role of exercise. Physical activity is a potent stimulant for serotonin release. Regular exercise not only promotes physical health, but enhances serotonin levels, making it a powerful remedy for insomnia. A study shows that consistent physical activity leads to improvements in sleep efficiency, sleep duration, and even the time it takes to fall asleep. As powerful as lifestyle changes can be, sometimes they may need to be supplemented by medical intervention. In cases of severe insomnia, where serotonin levels are markedly low, physicians might prescribe medications such as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, or melatonin supplements. These can help balance neurotransmitter levels, offering some individuals a pathway to reclaim the sleep they've lost. Yet while medication can be effective, it's essential to approach it holistically. Sustainable improvement in sleep patterns comes from a comprehensive strategy that includes diet, exercise, light exposure, stress management, and sometimes medication. This multi-pronged approach ensures that serotonin levels are optimized naturally where possible, minimizing reliance on pharmaceuticals. In the fast-paced world we live in today, chronic sleep deprivation is almost endemic, leading to broader mental health issues. By aligning our lifestyle choices to harness the power of serotonin, we not only improve our sleep, but our overall quality of life. Insomnia, then, isn't just a personal battle, but a challenge that demands an informed, integrative approach for the sake of mental and bodily restoration. As we delve further into understanding how interconnected biological processes support one another, the narrative of serotonin and sleep becomes ever more compelling. Addressing insomnia with serotonin is not just about solving a symptom. It's about restoring a natural harmony within our bodies, setting the stage for both physical and psychological well-being. In the end, the quest for sleep turns out to be more than a search for rest. It's a journey towards a balanced life, where serotonin plays the leading role in a story of rejuvenation and resilience. Chapter 7: Stress Management. In the intricate dance between stress and serotonin, understanding the connection can unlock powerful tools for managing our mental health. Stress isn't merely an emotional response, it triggers a cascade of physiological changes, potentially depleting serotonin levels. This depletion can contribute to feelings of anxiety and depression, making stress management vital for maintaining emotional equilibrium. By adopting effective stress reduction strategies, like mindfulness practices, regular physical activity, and balanced nutrition, individuals can help bolster serotonin production. These practices not only mitigate stress, but also foster resilience, empowering us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Cultivating this resilience isn't just about reducing stress, it's about enhancing our overall emotional well-being, allowing serotonin to play its critical role in our happiness and health. The Stress-Serotonin Connection. Stress affects everyone to varying degrees, often manifesting as a daily challenge that compromises well-being. When stress becomes a constant companion, it exerts a profound influence on the body's biochemical processes, particularly the functioning of neurotransmitters like serotonin. This relationship between stress and serotonin is critical to understanding how we can manage stress more effectively. For many, the effects of stress are immediately noticeable. Stress initiates a cascade of physiological responses intended to help the body handle perceived threats. This fight-or-flight mechanism, while essential for survival, plays a less supportive role in our modern lives, where stress is often psychological and chronic, rather than physical and acute. During this process, cortisol, a primary stress hormone, releases into the bloodstream, mobilizing the body's energy reserves. However, the prolonged presence of stress and, consequently, cortisol can disrupt serotonin production. Serotonin, often dubbed the feel-good neurotransmitter, plays a substantial role in mood regulation, emotional well-being, and overall mental health. When cortisol levels persistently rise, they may inhibit the synthesis of serotonin, leading to reduced mood and increased irritability, feelings frequently associated with stress. This cycle can create a feedback loop where stress depletes serotonin levels and reduced serotonin availability exacerbates stress symptoms. The biochemical interplay between stress and serotonin is intricate, but not irreversible. Several studies point to the modulation of serotonin as a potent mechanism for stress relief. While it's tempting to consider serotonin an antidote, its role is more about balance and maintenance. Effective stress management thus becomes a journey of nurturing this equilibrium, ensuring that serotonin levels don't dip to detrimental levels in response to stress. One of the keys to combating stress lies in our understanding of serotonin's multifaceted role. This neurotransmitter doesn't just influence mood, but also appetite, sleep, memory, and more. These areas are also disrupted by stress, suggesting that a two-way street exists. Not only does stress influence serotonin, but serotonin activity can influence our stress response. By harnessing this insight, we can explore various strategies to bolster serotonin levels even in high-stress situations. Regular exposure to chronic stress can potentially lead to altered serotonin receptor sensitivity. This shift can make the receptors less responsive, thereby reducing the efficiency of serotonin transmission. The resulting imbalance can leave one more vulnerable to stress and its psychological effects. Thus, understanding the stress-serotonin connection provides a vantage point for developing resilience and improving mental health. To enhance serotonin levels under stress, diet and lifestyle adjustments form the bedrock of a proactive approach. Consuming foods rich in tryptophan, serotonin's precursor, like turkey, nuts, and seeds, can help. Additionally, maintaining a routine that includes sufficient sleep, regular exercise, and relaxation techniques, such as meditation, can foster an environment that supports optimal serotonin production. Moreover, stress management programs often emphasize cognitive behavioral strategies that can mitigate stress's impact on serotonin levels. Techniques that focus on reinterpreting stressors, enhancing problem-solving skills, and promoting positive thinking have shown promise in altering biochemical responses to stress. These psychological interventions, by reducing the perceived stress, can indirectly support healthy serotonin function. It's crucial to recognize that individual differences exist in how stress affects serotonin levels, and this variability implies that strategies must be tailored. For some, physical exercise might be the key, while for others, psychological strategies offer greater benefits. Personalizing stress management approaches within the context of serotonin support ensures a more holistic and effective outcome. The exploration of the stress-serotonin connection also drives forward-thinking research and interventions aimed at alleviating the burdens of stress-related disorders. Whether through pharmaceutical advances targeting serotonin pathways or non-traditional therapies, like mindfulness-based interventions, expanding our understanding provides hope for those affected by stress. In summary, the connection between stress and serotonin is a compelling illustration of the body's complex response systems interacting. By recognizing and addressing this interplay, health-conscious individuals can adopt more informed and targeted stress management practices. It allows for not only alleviating the immediate stressors faced, but also building a foundation for long-term mental well-being and resilience. Strategies to enhance serotonin under stress. In our increasingly fast-paced world, stress seems almost unavoidable, a constant companion lurking in the background of daily life. When stress takes the wheel, it can profoundly impact the body's chemistry, including serotonin, the neurotransmitter often associated with happiness and well-being. Understanding how to boost serotonin levels when under pressure is key to maintaining mental health and resilience. First, it's important to acknowledge the biochemical tango between stress and serotonin. Stress isn't just a feeling. It's a biological response that can lead to decreased serotonin production. When you're stressed, your body's reaction might include releasing cortisol, a hormone that can disrupt serotonin levels, potentially leading to mood disturbances or even depressive states. One potent strategy to counteract this is incorporating mindfulness and meditation practices into your daily routine. These practices have been shown to alter brain function positively, increase serotonin synthesis, and reduce cortisol levels. Mindfulness, by directing attention away from stressors, allows individuals time to recuperate and heal emotionally. Even a few minutes of deep breathing or a short meditation session can profoundly impact your mood and well-being. Nutrition plays a vital role too. Eating foods rich in tryptophan, an amino acid crucial for serotonin synthesis, can naturally elevate serotonin levels. Nuts, seeds, turkey, and cheese should become dietary staples when dealing with stress. Additionally, omega-3 fatty acids, found in fish like salmon and in flax seeds, have been shown to heighten serotonin reception. Regularly consuming these foods can provide a steady supply of the raw materials your brain needs to keep your serotonin stores topped up. Exercise, often dubbed the natural antidepressant, has a dual effect. It reduces stress hormones and boosts serotonin levels. Physical activity doesn't have to be intense to be effective. Even moderate exercise, like walking or yoga, significantly impacts serotonin and endorphin levels, enhancing mood and reducing stress. When you engage in physical activity, your body's improved circulation also means that nutrients and hormones, including serotonin, can move more effectively through the body. Connecting socially, whether through deeper relationships or new friendships, is another natural serotonin enhancer. Human interaction stimulates areas of the brain associated with serotonin production. Making time for friends and loved ones, joining clubs, or simply engaging in community activities can all boost serotonin levels, offering both emotional support and psychological comfort. Proper sleep hygiene can't be emphasized enough. Inadequate or irregular sleep can exacerbate stress and deplete serotonin levels, creating a vicious cycle. Establishing a regular sleep schedule, creating a restful sleep environment, and minimizing blue light exposure before bed can improve sleep quality. As serotonin is a precursor to melatonin, the sleep hormone, maintaining good sleep hygiene directly supports its natural production. Another creative approach involves engaging in art or music therapy. These expressive therapies allow individuals to explore their emotions and stressors in non-verbal ways, often unlocking serotonin-producing pathways by encouraging feelings of accomplishment and emotional release. These therapies provide cathartic benefits, and their practice in safe, supportive environments can enhance serotonin levels meaningfully. Consider the importance of seeking professional counseling or support groups when necessary. Stress and its impact on serotonin can sometimes be overwhelming to tackle alone. Professional therapists are equipped with techniques like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, that help modify stress responses, indirectly enhancing serotonin levels by changing thought patterns and emotional behaviors. Lastly, fostering gratitude and practicing positive thinking can also boost serotonin. By actively redirecting your focus towards appreciation and optimism, you naturally increase the production of serotonin. It's as simple as keeping a gratitude journal or ending each day by reflecting on positive experiences. In summary, enhancing serotonin under stress requires a holistic approach, merging mind and body strategies. It involves nurturing your body through nutrition, exercise, and sleep, while simultaneously cultivating the mind through mindfulness, social connections, and positive thinking. Understanding and addressing the nuances of stress and serotonin empowers us to take charge of our mental health and well-being, building resilience against life's stresses. Chapter 8: Serotonin in Mental Health Disorders. In the complex interplay of brain chemistry, serotonin emerges as a linchpin in our understanding of mental health disorders like depression and anxiety. It is the cornerstone molecule that influences how we perceive and respond to life's challenges, threading through our emotional and psychological well-being. When serotonin levels are out of balance, it can manifest in mood swings, heightened anxiety, or a pervasive sense of hopelessness. Researchers have identified that both genetic factors and life experiences can disrupt serotonin pathways, illuminating the intricate dance between nature and nurture in mental health. Treatment options targeting serotonin, such as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors (SSRIs), offer a beacon of hope and reprieve for many, though they are not a one-size-fits-all solution. Instead, these treatments underscore the importance of personalized mental health care. Exploring serotonin's role in these disorders invites us to consider our brain's delicate biochemistry and reminds us that recovery often requires a multifaceted approach, combining medication, therapy, and lifestyle changes tailored to each individual's journey toward mental wellness. Understanding depression and anxiety. Depression and anxiety, two of the most prevalent mental health disorders, often share a common thread woven deeply into the brain's complex tapestry: serotonin imbalance. To truly grasp the weight and intricacies of these disorders, it's essential to comprehend serotonin's pivotal role in regulating mood, cognition, and overall well-being. Yet, what makes these conditions particularly perplexing is not just their biochemical underpinnings, but also their profound impact on human experience. At its core, serotonin is a neurotransmitter, a chemical messenger that ferries signals among nerve cells, known clinically as neurons, across various parts of the brain. It's extensively involved in maintaining mood balance, and deficit of serotonin is commonly seen as a major contributor to depression. But how exactly does this deficiency influence mental states? While not every individual's depression is linked to low serotonin levels, many find that these erratic neurotransmitter patterns play a significant role in exacerbating their symptoms. Serotonin modulates the brain's circuits that affect emotion, appetite, sleep, and even social behavior. Anxiety, though distinct in its manifestation, also intersects with serotonin. Individuals with anxiety disorders often exhibit heightened sensitivity to stress and feel an overwhelming sense of fear or dread. Serotonin regulates mood in anxiety, and its insufficiency can result in excessive and prolonged periods of unwarranted fear or worry. Indeed, both depression and anxiety are characterized by an imbalance of neurotransmitters, and serotonin often sits at the heart of this imbalance. Consider the ways depression and anxiety manifest. Depression isn't simply feeling down, it pervades one's life, casting a pallor over activities that once brought joy. Tasks become arduous, sleep patterns disrupted, and the world feels both too loud and too silent at once. Anxiety, meanwhile, can churn the mind into an exhausting loop of persistent worry, physiological symptoms, and avoidance behavior. Both conditions can be debilitating, yet understanding the link to serotonin provides a foothold for treatment and hope. Historically, treatments targeting serotonin have offered relief for many experiencing depression and anxiety. Selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors (SSRIs) are commonly prescribed and are generally designed to increase serotonin levels in the brain, potentially alleviating symptoms. They work by preventing serotonin from being reabsorbed back into the neurons, leaving more available in the synaptic space to bind to receptors. While effective for some, it's important to recognize that SSRIs don't work for everyone, and their success isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. The complexity of mental health extends beyond the confines of chemical imbalances. Depression and anxiety often involve a multifactorial etiology where genetic, environmental, and psychological factors interplay significantly. A person's background, life experiences, and biopsychosocial environment all help shape the neurochemical landscape within the brain, influencing how disorders manifest. Therefore, while serotonin is a crucial piece of the puzzle, it's not the sole factor at play in the development of depression and anxiety. Psychotherapy, lifestyle modifications, and self-help strategies increasingly complement pharmacological interventions in managing depression and anxiety. Cognitive behavioral therapy, for instance, aims to reshape negative thought patterns that feed into these disorders, while mindfulness practices can help individuals become more attuned to their emotions, promoting a balanced serotonin level. Moreover, regular physical activity, a nutritious diet, and adequate sleep substantially support mental health, often positively affecting serotonin production. In exploring the landscape of serotonin's role in mental health, a holistic view emerges, one where the integration of biological, psychological, and social considerations is paramount. The body's chemistry is intertwined with identity and experience, and addressing depression and anxiety means acknowledging this interconnectedness. By understanding depression and anxiety with an eye towards serotonin, we're not only addressing chemical imbalances, but we're also honing in on how these imbalances shape and are shaped by our lives and interactions. Ultimately, the narrative of serotonin in depression and anxiety is more than a story of synapses and chemical equations. It's about the human experience, shaped by countless variables that culminate in our perception of the world and our place within it. While serotonin offers a biological explanation, the journey of navigating mental health is deeply personal, rooted in resilience, support systems, and an ever-evolving understanding of the self. By threading serotonin into this narrative, we shed light on potential pathways to recovery and avenues for empathy, knowledge, and hope in tackling these pervasive mental health challenges. Treatment options targeting serotonin. In the landscape of mental health treatment, the spotlight often shines brightly on serotonin. This neurotransmitter plays a pivotal role in regulating mood and emotional well-being, making it a central focus for therapies aimed at mental disorders such as depression and anxiety. Broadly, treatment strategies can be categorized into pharmacological and non-pharmacological approaches, each with its own unique methods and considerations. When we dive into pharmacological treatments, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, emerge as the most commonly prescribed class of antidepressants. SSRIs work by blocking the reabsorption or reuptake of serotonin in the brain, making more serotonin available. Named for their targeted action, medications like fluoxetine, sertraline, and citalopram have reshaped how depression and anxiety are managed. The advent of SSRIs has marked a significant shift in psychopharmacology, encapsulating the ethos of treating mental disorders not just symptomatically, but at their neurochemical roots. However, SSRIs aren't the only pharmaceuticals that target serotonin. Serotonin-norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors, SNRIs, also step up to the plate, addressing both serotonin and another neurotransmitter, norepinephrine. Medications like venlafaxine and duloxetine can be particularly beneficial for individuals who don't find relief with SSRIs alone. The dual action of SNRIs promises a broader spectrum of efficacy, potentially tackling symptoms of depression and anxiety from multiple angles. Next, it's crucial to consider the role of atypical antidepressants and serotonin modulators. These include medications such as trazodone and vortioxetine, each possessing a unique mechanism within serotonin pathways. By not only preventing the reuptake of serotonin but also influencing serotonin receptors directly, these drugs offer alternatives for those not responding to traditional treatments. They reflect an evolving landscape of therapy options, where personalization is becoming the benchmark of effective care. Yet medication is often just one piece of the puzzle. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and other psychotherapeutic methods can also effectively target serotonin indirectly. Though these therapies are traditionally viewed through the lens of behavioral and cognitive change, they can lead to neurochemical changes too. Engaging in therapy has been associated with alterations in brain function, potentially coalescing around serotonin pathways, thus yielding therapeutic benefits that complement pharmacotherapy. Furthermore, physical interventions such as light therapy and transcranial magnetic stimulation, TMS, offer promising avenues. Particularly in cases of seasonal affective disorder, light therapy can adjust serotonin levels, capitalizing on natural circadian rhythms. Meanwhile, TMS, a non-invasive procedure that uses magnetic fields to stimulate nerve cells, has shown potential in modulating mood-related networks, offering hope for treatment-resistant depression by conceivably influencing serotonin systems. Addressing the gut-brain connection also opens up treatment paradigms involving serotonin. As the gut is a major site of serotonin production, emerging evidence suggests that probiotics and dietary influences might offer unexpected benefits. This bidirectional communication could position diet as an integral component of serotonin-targeting treatment regimens, embedding nutritional counseling into mainstream mental health care. Herbal and natural supplements also occupy space in the realm of serotonin modulation. St. John's wort, for example, has garnered attention for its potential effects on mild depression, though its interactions and potency warrant cautious consideration. Similarly, omega-3 fatty acids have been linked to mood improvement, and ongoing research continues to explore their full range of benefits as adjuncts to more conventional treatments. For some, lifestyle changes become the cornerstone of managing serotonin-related disorders. Practices such as yoga, meditation, and mindfulness can elevate mood and promote emotional balance, possibly through their effects on serotonin synthesis and receptor activity. While these lifestyle interventions foster holistic well-being, their specific impacts on serotonin underscore a broader narrative where mental health integrates body and mind. Finally, advancements in psychoeducation can empower individuals to understand serotonin's role in mental health, facilitating more proactive involvement in their treatment plans. Educating patients about serotonin dynamics encourages adherence to treatment regimens and support for lifestyle changes that enhance serotonin's natural modulation. Knowledge becomes an ally in the battle against mood disorders, fortifying traditional treatments with informed engagement. Serotonin targeting treatments continue to evolve, driven by novel research and expanded understanding. The interplay between pharmacological and non-pharmacological strategies illustrates that serotonin's role in mental health is not one-dimensional, but a complex fabric woven through biochemistry and behavioral health. These treatment options underscore a unified goal: to alleviate suffering and pave the way toward emotional resilience and psychological well-being. Chapter 9. Personal Stories of Transformation. As we venture into the realm of real-life experiences with serotonin enhancement, we're invited to witness the profound personal transformations that illustrate the power of this small yet mighty neurotransmitter. Meet Emily, whose journey out of the shadows of chronic anxiety illuminated her path to a fulfilling life. When she began integrating small changes in her diet and exercise routine, Emily noticed a subtle yet unmistakable shift in her mental landscape. Her story is just one of many that echo throughout the narrative of serotonin's impact on well-being. Similarly, we find inspiration in Carlos's tale of resilience, as he navigated through depressive episodes armed with newfound knowledge about his own brain chemistry. His deliberate actions to foster serotonin balance became his guide to emerging from darkness. These personal journeys teach us that change is intimately personal and varied, reflecting a tapestry of human diversity. In their stories, we find motivation, practical insights, and hope, deepening our understanding of how serotonin can serve as a catalyst for profound transformation. Real-life experiences with serotonin enhancement. In the quiet corners of everyday life, the transformative power of serotonin comes alive, not through scientific journals or clinical studies, but through the lived experiences of those who have walked the path of change. These personal stories of serotonin enhancement offer a blend of insight and inspiration, each a testament to the profound impact of this neurotransmitter on mental health and well-being. Samantha, a vibrant young woman, recalls her battle with anxiety. Throughout her 20s, social gatherings felt like insurmountable mountains. The mere thought of entering a crowded room would send her heart racing and palms sweating. "It wasn't just the nervousness, it was like being trapped in my own body," she explained. Her journey toward serenity began not with medication, but with a simple change: diet. After a nutritional consult, she learned about the role of tryptophan and began incorporating more complex carbohydrates and lean proteins into her meals. Gradually, as her diet changed, something remarkable happened. There was a shift, an awakening of sorts. The walls of anxiety began to crumble, and attending social events felt less like torture and more like an opportunity for enjoyment. For Mark, the journey was intertwined with physical fitness. A former high school athlete whose glory days seemed far behind him, Mark found himself stuck in the mundane routine of corporate life. Stress was a constant companion, and with it came a creeping depression. It wasn't until a colleague introduced him to the local running club that things began to change. "I was skeptical at first," he recounted. Those initial runs brought more exhaustion than exhilaration, but something kept him coming back. Soon, the rhythm of his feet on the pavement mirrored a shift within. Each mile seemed to unlock a new layer of calmness and contentment. It wasn't long before Mark noticed that endorphins weren't the only chemicals at play. Serotonin had quietly snuck onto the scene, lifting his spirits and transforming his outlook. Then there's Lewis, who had grappled with chronic insomnia for years. His nights were endless battlegrounds of tossing and turning, fighting a foe that seemed undefeatable. Conventional treatments provided little relief, and his daytime fatigue was relentless. Serendipity intervened in the form of a recommendation from his yoga instructor, who suggested he explore meditation and mindfulness practices. Reluctant but desperate, Lewis dove in. Over time, as he practiced anchoring his attention, he discovered more than just tranquility. His sleep patterns shifted, becoming more consistent and restorative. The enhanced serotonergic activity brought about by these mindful practices not only improved his sleep, but also granted him clarity, energy, and a new sense of purpose. Annika's story illustrates another dimension of serotonin's magic. An environmental activist at heart, she had always been passionate but found herself burning out frequently. Balancing the demands of her advocacy work and personal life left her feeling perpetually drained. Seeking a healthier balance, Annika turned to nature walks and forest bathing, a practice rooted in Japanese culture. "Being among the trees, there's an undeniable serenity that washes over you," she shared. In those moments of connection with nature, her stress melted away, and with it came a gentle surge of positivity. The increase in serotonin levels was palpable, reshaping her resilience and restoring her vitality. Each of these narratives captures the essence of personal transformation through serotonin enhancement. They remind us that the journey is rarely linear and often requires patience and persistence. Yet, the rewards are profound, touching every facet of being. From improved mood and emotional stability to better sleep and increased social comfort, the impact of serotonin is evident in the real lives of those who have experienced its benefits. While these stories are unique, the common thread lies in the holistic approach taken by each individual. By embracing dietary changes, physical activity, mindfulness, and nature, they've crafted lifestyles conducive to serotonin enhancement. Such narratives challenge us to consider our own habits and the potential for personal transformation. As we reflect on these experiences, it's crucial to acknowledge the diverse pathways to serotonin enhancement. No single approach suits everyone, and what works for one may not work for another. It's a reminder of the intricate dance between biology and personal choice, and the endless possibilities inherent in taking charge of one's mental health. Through these stories, we are invited to embark on our own journeys, armed with the knowledge that transformation is not only possible but within reach. Lessons learned from personal journeys. As we immerse ourselves in the depths of personal stories of transformation, a common thread emerges: the undeniable impact of serotonin on mental health and well-being. These journeys, varied and unique, highlight how understanding and enhancing serotonin levels can lead to profound changes in individuals' lives. One of the key lessons that repeatedly surfaces is the power of awareness. Many individuals embark on their journeys unaware of serotonin's role in their mood and behavior. It's only through education and self-discovery that they begin to comprehend how critical this neurotransmitter is, and how it can be an ally rather than an enigma. Consider Sarah's story, for example. A young professional trapped in a cycle of relentless anxiety and mood swings, she often felt like a prisoner in her own mind. The turning point in her narrative came when she started exploring the connection between her diet, lifestyle, and mental health. She learned that simple dietary changes could significantly impact her serotonin levels, thereby improving her emotional state. From consuming more omega-3 fatty acids to incorporating daily exercises, Sarah's approach to enhancing serotonin brought about a newfound clarity and serenity in her life. Another profound lesson from personal journeys is the importance of personalized strategies. What works for one person might not work for another, highlighting the necessity of tailored serotonin enhancement plans. John, another individual whose story offers key insights, found comfort in mindfulness and meditation. These practices not only boosted his serotonin, but also enabled him to manage stress more effectively. This personalized approach allowed him to turn inward, fostering a deeper connection with his emotions and mitigating anxiety's grip. The stories also celebrate the achievements of those who succeed in integrating science-backed practices into their daily routines. The intertwining of psychotherapy, medication, and lifestyle changes proved transformative for many, such as in Mia's case. Struggling with depression for several years, Mia's journey underscores the synergy between cognitive therapies and serotonin-focused interventions. The right combination of therapy and medication was pivotal not just in stabilizing her serotonin levels, but in opening pathways to sustainable mental well-being. Moreover, the stories present compelling evidence for the role of community and support networks in serotonin enhancement. Many individuals narrate how sharing their experiences and progress with others like family, friends, or support groups significantly aided their journey. The emotional connections and social interactions they fostered were both sources of serotonin and catalysts for positive change. This underscores a pivotal lesson. While individual effort is crucial, the power of community should not be underestimated. What truly stands out in these narratives is resilience. Individuals recount how moments of despair offered unique opportunities for growth and learning. Despite setbacks, they persevered, viewing challenges as learning experiences rather than insurmountable barriers. This mindset was in itself a step toward enhancing serotonin, cultivating a positive feedback loop where better mental health led to more resilience, and more resilience improved serotonin regulation. Although the variations in individuals' experiences are manifold, the core lessons learned converge on the significance of a balanced approach. Adjusting one's lifestyle isn't a singular or linear path. It requires a comprehensive understanding of the factors influencing serotonin. From diet and exercise to sleep and stress management, a holistic integration of healthy practices holds the key to unlocking serotonin's potential. Lastly, these personal stories remind us that the journey does not end with serotonin enhancement. Instead, it opens the door to ongoing growth and self-discovery. It's about building on positive changes and continuing to explore new strategies that foster a sense of holistic well-being. Learning to listen to one's body, adapt to life's ever-changing landscape, and maintain an attitude of constant curiosity ensures the benefits of serotonin enhancements endure well into the future. Chapter 10: Research and Innovations. As we venture into the labyrinth of recent advances, the landscape of serotonin research reveals a tapestry rich with possibilities that weave together innovation and understanding. Scientists are pushing boundaries, uncovering the molecular intricacies that govern serotonin's profound impact on mental health and well-being. Some researchers are delving into genetically tailored therapies, aiming to individualize treatment plans that harmonize with one's unique biological constitution. Meanwhile, neuroimaging and biomarker discoveries promise to transform diagnostic precision, potentially ushering in an era where conditions linked to serotonin imbalance can be preemptively identified and effectively managed. With each study, the gap between emerging scientific knowledge and practical application narrows, creating exciting opportunities for future breakthroughs. Yet, it's the interdisciplinary collaborations, bridging fields such as psychology, neuroscience, and pharmacology, that truly ignite the momentum toward understanding serotonin's full potential. Emboldened by these collective efforts, the frontier of possibility seems boundless, urging us to reconsider what we know about mental health and ultimately, to envision more effective interventions that transcend conventional limitations. Cutting-edge discoveries in serotonin research. In the labyrinth of neurotransmitter research, serotonin has long claimed a central role, captivating scientists and laypeople alike with its multifaceted influence on human behavior and well-being. As our understanding of serotonin has deepened, pioneering studies continue to unveil its complexity, challenging and expanding upon conventional wisdom. These cutting-edge discoveries have opened new potential pathways for improving mental health and chronic conditions, underscoring the intricate dance between biology and emotion. Recent breakthroughs in genomics have shed light on the genetic underpinnings that affect serotonin levels and receptor functioning. Researchers have identified certain genetic variants that seem to predispose individuals to conditions like depression and anxiety by altering serotonin signaling pathways. These insights are not merely academic, they hold promise for personalized medicine approaches, offering hope that one day treatments might be tailored to an individual's genetic profile. Imagine a future where genetic testing could optimize medication regimens and other interventions to enhance serotonin function effectively. On a molecular level, the discovery of new serotonin receptor subtypes has sparked fresh interest and debate. These subtypes, once considered minor players, are now being re-evaluated for their potential role in mood regulation and neuroplasticity. The receptor 5-HT2A, for example, has emerged in studies as being crucial for mood stabilization and is linked to the mechanisms of certain psychedelic substances. Researchers are exploring how these substances, through their interaction with these receptors, might create new paradigms for treating stubborn mental health disorders. Innovations in neuroimaging have also allowed scientists to visualize serotonin's action in the brain with unprecedented clarity. Techniques such as positron emission tomography, PET, and functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, provide a window into where and how serotonin operates, revealing dynamic processes in real time. Such technologies have illuminated serotonin's broader influence, demonstrating its impact on brain networks involved in emotion regulation, reward processing, and social behavior. This has led to a more nuanced understanding of disorders like autism and schizophrenia, where serotonin dynamics may differ from neurotypical patterns. Another avenue of fascinating research is the link between serotonin and the gut microbiome. Scientists have found that gut bacteria can influence serotonin production, bridging the gap between diet, gut health, and mental well-being. This gut-brain axis showcases serotonin as a pivotal communication link, where the body's microbial inhabitants can affect mood and behavior by modulating neurotransmitter levels. Efforts to manipulate the microbiome suggest potential for therapeutic interventions that could mitigate symptoms of depression and anxiety through dietary and probiotic means. Furthermore, the role of serotonin in neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections, is gaining significant attention. Studies have revealed that serotonin-rich environments can facilitate brain plasticity, particularly in the recovery from trauma and during periods of learning. These findings have implications for rehabilitation therapies, where boosting serotonin levels might accelerate recovery and enhance cognitive function in patients post-injury or in neurodegenerative conditions. Moreover, digital health technologies are being harnessed to explore serotonin's intricacies. Advances in wearable technology enable the continuous monitoring of physiological markers linked to serotonin activity, such as heart rate variability and sleep patterns. This data, when combined with machine learning algorithms, could predict mood fluctuations and even herald interventions before full-blown episodes occur. Pilot programs are already exploring how such personalized feedback loops might improve mental health outcomes by integrating real-time serotonin monitoring with therapeutic guidance. Perhaps most compelling is the burgeoning field of optogenetics, which allows precise control over serotonin neurons in animal models, offering insights into the temporal dynamics of serotonin release. By using light to activate or inhibit serotonin-producing cells, researchers can observe immediate changes in behavior, shedding light on the cause and effect relationships previously obscured in traditional studies. These experiments are unveiling serotonin's exact role in behavior modulation, from appetite and aggression to fear response and social grooming. In summary, the cutting-edge discoveries in serotonin research underscore its reputation as a multifaceted key player in health and psyche. From genetic revelations to technological innovations, our expanding comprehension of serotonin will likely continue to push the boundaries of medical science and psychological well-being. As researchers unravel its mysteries, the prospect of translating these discoveries into tangible benefits enhances, offering the hope of novel treatments and a deeper appreciation of this complex neurotransmitter that so profoundly shapes our lives. Future directions and opportunities. The world of serotonin research is teeming with possibilities and is rich with opportunities for groundbreaking advancements that could redefine the landscape of mental health and well-being. As our scientific understanding deepens, new avenues for exploring how serotonin interacts with other biological systems are emerging. These interactions hold the potential to reveal insights not just about serotonin itself, but about the broader neural networks and physiological processes it influences. One promising direction is the exploration of personalized medicine, particularly how individual genetic variations can affect serotonin metabolism and function. By using genomic and biotechnological advances, researchers can tailor interventions more accurately to an individual's unique biochemical makeup. This could lead to significantly more effective treatments for mental health disorders that are often linked to serotonin imbalances, such as depression and anxiety. Researchers are also diving into the realm of microbiomics, studying the gut-brain axis to understand how the intestine's microbiota influence serotonin levels. An estimated 90% of serotonin is produced in the gut, yet the precise mechanisms controlling this process remain under investigation. As we better understand the dynamic interactions between gut health and serotonin production, novel probiotic treatments or dietary interventions could emerge, offering a natural and accessible means to enhance mental well-being. Meanwhile, advancements in neuroimaging technology are revolutionizing the way we visualize serotonin pathways in the brain. High-resolution imaging allows scientists to observe real-time changes in serotonin transmission, sparking potential innovations in diagnosing and monitoring psychiatric conditions. Future developments in this field could enable clinicians to tailor treatments with pinpoint accuracy, ensuring individuals receive the most effective therapy for their specific needs. The integration of artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning into serotonin research is another burgeoning opportunity. AI can analyze vast amounts of data to identify patterns that might elude human researchers. These technologies could predict disease outcomes, optimize treatment plans, and even uncover hidden interactions in serotonin-related pathways. By harnessing AI's computational power, researchers stand on the brink of unprecedented discoveries in the realm of mental health. In addition, the ethical dimensions of serotonin research are gaining attention. As our capacity to manipulate serotonin levels grows, ethical considerations must guide the development of procedures and policies to safeguard individuals' rights and well-being. Balancing innovation with ethical responsibility is critical to fostering public trust in these new therapies and approaches. In community and global health contexts, future directions may focus on education and accessibility. Ensuring that populations understand the benefits and potential treatments linked to serotonin is vital. This could involve developing community programs and resources that promote serotonin-positive lifestyles, emphasizing nutrition, exercise, and mental health awareness tailored to diverse audiences and cultures. Here lies an opportunity to democratize the knowledge and tools to enhance overall well-being. The prospects for integrating technology, such as wearable devices to monitor serotonin levels, represent a tangible innovation that could transform how individuals manage their mental health. These devices could provide real-time feedback, helping users understand how daily activities impact their serotonin levels. The challenge and opportunity will be in ensuring the accuracy of such devices and making them user-friendly and accessible to a broad audience. Furthermore, collaboration across disciplines, from neuroscience to psychology to technology, is essential. Fostering interdisciplinary projects can accelerate innovation by pooling resources, knowledge, and creativity from diverse fields. Such cooperation could pave the way for holistic approaches to understanding and enhancing serotonin levels, advancing both the science and its application in everyday life. Lastly, the future of serotonin research and its applications could profoundly impact policy making in mental health care. Data-driven decisions could lead to more effective public health strategies, integrating serotonin enhancement practices into broader initiatives to promote mental well-being on a societal level. In essence, the future of serotonin research is an expansive frontier with the potential to make a lasting impact on how we understand and nurture mental health. With continued exploration and innovation, the opportunities are boundless, making it an exhilarating time for both researchers and individuals eager to improve their well-being. The journey ahead holds promise not only for new treatments, but also for a deeper understanding of how to live well in a complex world. Chapter 11: Serotonin and Technology. The modern intersection of serotonin and technology is reshaping the way we understand and manage mental health. Imagine being able to monitor your serotonin levels in real time through wearable technology, an innovative approach that provides insights into the fluctuations of this critical neurotransmitter. These devices, ranging from sophisticated wristbands to clip-on sensors, empower individuals to link physiological data with mood changes, offering a new level of personalized mental health care. In tandem, the rise of mobile apps designed to track mood patterns and suggest lifestyle modifications based on serotonin activity highlights a growing synergy between biology and digital tools. These apps serve as companions in navigating emotional landscapes, providing user-friendly interfaces to record feelings and receive feedback that may steer one toward better mental well-being. As serotonin's role in emotional regulation becomes increasingly clear, technology's evolving capabilities promise a future where mental health support is accessible, informed, and tailored to individual needs, marking a significant leap forward in holistic healthcare. The role of wearable tech in monitoring serotonin. In the age of technology, our understanding of serotonin and its vital role in mental health is being transformed by the rise of wearable technology. These devices, initially designed to track simple metrics like steps and heart rate, are now at the forefront of revolutionizing how we monitor neurotransmitters such as serotonin. This leap isn't just about quantifying steps or calories. It's about gaining insights into our biological rhythms that were once thought to be intangible. Wearable technology's potential to monitor serotonin lies in its ability to continuously track physiological signals that correlate with this neurotransmitter's levels. Enabling real-time access to data, like heart rate variability, sleep patterns, and skin temperature, these devices can offer indirect measures of serotonin activity. Considering that serotonin plays a role in mood regulation, emotional balance, and mental health disorders, the potential applications of serotonin monitoring wearables are staggering. Heart rate variability, HRV, is one such metric that wearables can easily track, providing insights into the autonomic nervous system's balance between stress and relaxation. Research suggests a link between HRV and serotonin levels, pointing to a possible method whereby wearable devices might approximate bodily serotonin levels. Devices that monitor HRV, therefore, become essential tools for individuals seeking to align their lifestyle patterns with optimal serotonin levels and consequently improve mood and stress management. Sleep tracking is another area where wearables shine, as serotonin is heavily involved in the regulation of sleep cycles. Accurate data on sleep quality and patterns can help identify discrepancies that might suggest serotonin imbalances. By analyzing data from wearable devices, it becomes possible to suggest behavioral changes or interventions that could help realign serotonin production, enhancing overall well-being. Sleep is no longer a passive state, but an opportunity to decode serotonin activity actively. Moreover, the evolution of wearable tech is moving swiftly towards more sophisticated biomarker monitoring. Though direct measurement of serotonin levels via wearables is still a few steps away, advancements in biosensors are promising. Developing non-invasive methods to track neurotransmitter levels through sweat or other biological markers is a thrilling possibility. Such innovations would grant individuals unprecedented access to their biochemical states, and consequently, their mental health profile. Another exciting intersection of wearables and serotonin monitoring involves the use of skin conductance and temperature data. These indicators provide vital feedback about the body's physiological state and can signal shifts in serotonin due to stress or environmental factors. By using algorithms to interpret this data, wearable devices can potentially alert users to emotional fluctuations before they consciously perceive them. This proactive approach can empower individuals to make immediate adjustments, preventing prolonged periods of imbalance. For those managing mental health conditions linked with serotonin, such as depression or anxiety, the implications are profound. Having a device that can potentially monitor or predict serotonin changes offers newfound responsiveness in treatment approaches. It aligns treatment options more closely with real-time changes, facilitating adjustments that could significantly impact day-to-day mood stability and life satisfaction. It's crucial to recognize the limitations and ethical considerations in monitoring serotonin through wearables. Accuracy and reliability of data are paramount, as is safeguarding privacy and data protection. Users need assurance that personal data about such private aspects of health will not be misused. Developing frameworks to protect user rights while fostering technological innovation remains a delicate balance that the field must navigate. The burgeoning field of personalized health data driven by wearables carries the promise of tailored interventions. By understanding each person's unique serotonin patterns, wearables could guide personalized lifestyle changes. Consider a day when your device prompts you to take a walk, not merely because you've been sitting too long, but because it senses your serotonin could use a little boost. Such personalization transforms health engagement from generic advice to specific, data-driven recommendations. The potential for wearables to influence public health dialogue is immense. They contribute to shifting the narrative from reactive to proactive, encouraging individuals to engage more actively in their mental health journey. By fostering awareness, these tools can help dismantle stigma surrounding mental health discussions, making it more commonplace to discuss neurotransmitter balance with the same ease we now talk about fitness or diet goals. As research and technology continue to evolve, the future looks promising for integrating wearable tech with serotonin monitoring. The ultimate goal remains to harness these advancements not just to gather data, but to translate it into meaningful actions that improve mental health outcomes. From providing real-time feedback to enabling more nuanced conversations with healthcare providers, wearable technology is poised to redefine self-care and health management for all. By exploring the intersection of serotonin and wearable technology, we stand on the brink of a paradigm shift in how mental health is managed. Whether directly measuring serotonin or using indirect metrics as proxies, wearables offer a proactive way to understand and improve one's mental well-being. The fusion of biology and technology holds the potential to change not just how we monitor health, but how we live our lives consciously and authentically. Apps and tools for serotonin management. In a world where technology touches nearly every aspect of our lives, It's no surprise that digital solutions have emerged to aid in the management of serotonin levels. As we navigate the intricacies of mental health, apps and tools are proving to be valuable allies in monitoring and influencing our neurochemical balance. From mindfulness applications to wearable devices, the digital age offers a plethora of resources for those looking to enhance their well-being through serotonin regulation. Among the most popular tools are mindfulness and meditation apps, which have been shown to play a critical role in serotonin management. These apps often feature guided meditations, breathing exercises, and calming soundscapes designed to reduce stress and promote a sense of calm. By encouraging users to engage in regular meditation practices, these tools can contribute to increased serotonin production, enhancing mood stability and emotional resilience. The gentle guidance these apps offer makes meditation more accessible, removing barriers for those who might find such practices intimidating. Moreover, technology-driven cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, apps have started gaining traction. These apps are equipped with modules that help users identify and modify negative thought patterns, a key element in boosting serotonin levels. Through interactive exercises and real-time feedback, users can work towards reshaping their thought processes, ultimately fostering a more serotonin-positive mindset. The convenience of accessing these tools at any time provides a unique empowerment for individuals to take charge of their mental health. Wearable technology has also made significant strides in serotonin management. Devices like smartwatches and fitness trackers offer features that monitor physical activity, sleep patterns, and even stress levels. By compiling this data, these tools provide insights into how lifestyle factors influence serotonin production. Users can track their daily activities and make informed decisions to ensure they're supporting their serotonin levels effectively. Some wearables even offer reminders to engage in serotonin-boosting activities, such as a brisk walk or a mindful breathing session, creating an automated support system for individuals striving for balance. The role of diet in serotonin production can also be supported through technology. Nutritional apps designed to track dietary intake help users understand the connection between food and mood. These apps can suggest meal plans rich in tryptophan, a precursor to serotonin, and other nutrients that support neurotransmitter health. By providing recipes and daily nutritional goals, these apps empower users to make food choices that positively influence their mental and emotional well-being. Another intriguing development lies in virtual reality (VR) experiences designed to promote serotonin synthesis. By immersing users in tranquil, serene environments, VR experiences can drastically reduce stress and anxiety, leading to enhanced serotonin levels. These virtual environments provide an escape from daily pressures, creating a space for relaxation and introspection. While still in their nascent stages, these immersive experiences offer a glimpse into the future of serotonin management through technology. Personalization is a cornerstone of these technological advancements. Many apps and tools use algorithms to tailor experiences to individual needs. By analyzing user data, these apps can provide customized recommendations for activities, nutrition, and mindfulness practices, catering to each person's unique biochemistry and lifestyle. This tailored approach ensures that users receive the most relevant and effective strategies for enhancing their serotonin levels. The evolution of technology in serotonin management also extends to the realm of community and social support. Many apps offer forums or community spaces where users can share experiences, successes, and challenges. These virtual communities provide a sense of connection and support, reminding users that they're not alone in their journey towards better mental health. The encouragement and motivation found in these spaces can have tangible benefits on serotonin levels, as social interactions are a key factor in neurotransmitter regulation. While the advantages of these digital tools are plentiful, it's important to consider potential drawbacks. Over-reliance on technology, for instance, could lead to decreased face-to-face interactions or promote screen addiction, both of which can negatively impact serotonin levels. It's essential for users to find a balance, utilizing these tools as a supplement to, rather than a replacement for, real-world experiences and human connection. As we forge ahead in the field of serotonin management, the integration of artificial intelligence and machine learning holds promise. By continuously analyzing user data, these technologies can predict and preemptively address dips in serotonin levels, offering proactive strategies for maintenance and enhancement. The potential for personalized, real-time interventions opens up exciting possibilities for mental health care. Ultimately, the fusion of serotonin science and technology offers a powerful toolkit for individuals seeking to optimize their mental health. These applications and devices empower users to become active participants in their well-being journey, providing the means to understand, track, and influence their neurochemistry. As we continue to explore the synergy between biological processes and digital innovation, the future of serotonin management looks incredibly promising, paving the way for a world where mental health becomes more accessible and customizable than ever before. Chapter 12: Building a Serotonin-Positive Lifestyle. Creating a serotonin-positive lifestyle isn't about one grand overhaul, but rather weaving together small, meaningful changes that collectively enhance well-being. It's the combination of consistent, serotonin-boosting habits that proves transformative over time. Start with mindful daily practices like enjoying a balanced diet rich in serotonin-enhancing nutrients and committing to regular physical activity, both of which lay a solid foundation for serotonin production. Incorporate stress management techniques tailored to your preferences, such as yoga or meditation, to help navigate anxiety and maintain emotional equilibrium. Sleep, often undervalued, plays a crucial role, so prioritize a sleep routine conducive to restorative rest. Engage socially in nurturing connections that are a natural catalyst for positive serotonin shifts. Consider how technology, like apps and wearables, can support your journey by providing insights and motivation. Ultimately, it's about cultivating a life where serendipity meets science, empowering you to harness the full potential of serotonin for lasting happiness and health. Daily habits for serotonin enhancement. In the journey towards cultivating a serotonin-positive lifestyle, our daily habits hold remarkable power. Embedding certain practices into your everyday routine can incrementally enhance serotonin levels, which in turn enrich mental health and well-being. It isn't about monumental changes, but rather subtle, yet impactful shifts. By honing in on these habits, you can create a foundation of mental resilience and emotional stability. Mornings often set the tone for the entire day, so beginning with a serotonin-boosting habit can be transformative. Consider the effects of sunlight. Exposure to natural light, particularly in the morning, triggers a cascade of biochemical changes that stimulate serotonin production. A brisk morning walk can do wonders, providing both exposure to daylight and the added benefit of physical activity. For those short on outdoor time, sitting by a window with direct sunlight will suffice. It's less about the time spent and more about consistency. Breathing is another underrated tool for improving mood. Mindful breathing exercises stimulate parts of the brain associated with relaxation and well-being. By practicing deep breathing or focusing on the rhythm of your breath, you can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps release serotonin. Integrating these exercises into your daily routine can take as little as a few minutes, yet offer substantial benefits. Another cornerstone of serotonin enhancement is nutrition. While a later chapter delves deeper into diet, it's worth noting the immediate impact of certain foods. Consuming foods rich in tryptophan, an amino acid precursor to serotonin, can be particularly beneficial. Tryptophan-rich foods, such as turkey, nuts, and seeds, help kickstart serotonin synthesis. Pairing these with carbohydrates can improve tryptophan absorption. Social connections also play a vital role in serotonin production. Engaging with others, whether through a meaningful conversation or shared laughter, can significantly enhance mood. Social interactions often release a cocktail of chemicals, including serotonin, which boost happiness and foster a sense of connection. Thus, regular engagement with friends or community can have profound implications for mental well-being. Physical activity, even in moderate amounts, enhances serotonin by increasing the availability of tryptophan. Different activities can fit into various lifestyles, requiring no drastic changes, but rather adjustments that bring joy and movement. Practicing gratitude can alter the brain's chemistry. Reflecting on elements of life that evoke gratitude shifts focus to positive experiences, helping to diminish negative thought patterns that drain serotonin levels. The rhythm of daily life sometimes introduces stressors that deplete serotonin reserves. As much as possible, minimizing stress through effective time management or setting boundaries can protect these reserves. However, not all stress can be avoided, making the inclusion of stress relief techniques like meditation or yoga crucial. Such practices calm the mind and invigorate the body's natural production of serotonin. Sleep, often overlooked, is essential for serotonin enhancement. Regular sleep schedules align with natural circadian rhythms, optimizing neurotransmitter production. Avoiding screens before bed and creating a restful environment helps ensure that the sleep you do get is restorative and beneficial. An often overlooked habit is the practice of continuous learning. Engaging the brain through reading, puzzles, and other cognitive activities can enhance brain function and has been linked to serotonin production. This engagement not only enriches knowledge, but also contributes to emotional resilience and well-being. One can't underestimate the power of a serotonin-positive playlist. Music has an almost magical ability to influence mood and enhance serotonin. Creating playlists with uplifting tunes, or even learning to play an instrument, can be therapeutic, boosting mental health while fostering creativity. Ultimately, it's about discovering what resonates and mindfully incorporating it into daily life. The intersection of these habits forms a framework for sustaining elevated serotonin levels. Above all, patience and persistence are key. The benefits may emerge gradually, but will accumulate over time, leading to a more balanced and joyful existence. Long-term well-being strategies. Our journey in understanding serotonin has brought us to a crucial juncture, developing long-term strategies for maintaining well-being. These strategies are not mere quick fixes. They aim to cultivate sustained happiness and health by fostering an environment where serotonin can flourish. It's about weaving serotonin-positive habits into the fabric of everyday life, allowing their benefits to compound over time. Long-term well-being strategies require a holistic approach, intertwining physical, emotional, and social dimensions. Consider lifestyle changes not as stringent rules, but as pathways toward a more fulfilling life. They involve gradual changes that become part of daily routines, transforming how we interact with the world and perceive ourselves. One potent strategy involves nurturing strong, supportive relationships. Human connection is a vital part of mental health and has been shown to enhance serotonin production naturally. Taking time to bond with family, maintain friendships, and cultivate new connections can significantly boost serotonin levels. It's not just about being with others, but engaging genuinely, sharing moments that promote laughter and empathy. Whether through shared hobbies, community activities, or simply spending quality time together, these social bonds create a buffer against life stressors. Equally important is developing resilience to manage stress effectively. Chronic stress is notorious for depleting serotonin, so learning to navigate stressors without succumbing to them is essential. This resilience can be built through mindfulness practices, meditation, and developing awareness of one's emotional landscape. By accepting and understanding our emotional responses, we can moderate their impact and protect our serotonin levels. Embracing regular physical activity is another cornerstone of long-term strategies for well-being. Exercise doesn't just benefit our bodies, it also nurtures our minds. Regular, fun activities, whether it's dancing, cycling, or yoga, can be simple yet powerful tools for enhancing serotonin production. Maintaining a consistent exercise routine reaps long-term benefits, fostering both mental acuity and emotional balance. Furthermore, engaging in activities you truly enjoy ensures these habits will be sustainable. Diet plays a paramount role in long-term well-being. A balanced diet rich in nutrients that bolster serotonin production is fundamental. Foods containing tryptophan, such as turkey, nuts, and seeds, are excellent choices. Coupling these with carbohydrates can further enhance the absorption of tryptophan in the brain. It's not solely about consuming these nutrients, but also ensuring a varied and balanced diet overall. Recognizing that our bodies are intricate systems requiring diverse nutrients to thrive. Ensuring adequate and quality sleep is also vital. Sleep and serotonin are intricately linked, each influencing the other. To promote better sleep, establishing a regular bedtime routine that encourages relaxation is key. This might include reading, taking a warm bath, or practicing gentle stretching exercises before bed. By prioritizing rest, we set the stage for our bodies to recuperate and our minds to regain clarity, thereby boosting serotonin levels. Finally, fostering a growth mindset can dramatically influence long-term well-being. This involves cultivating a belief in the potential for change and improvement. By viewing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles, one can maintain a positive outlook and reinforce serotonin production. Engaging in lifelong learning, setting personal goals, and self-reflection all contribute to this mindset, reinforcing the belief that personal development is a continual journey. Incorporating these strategies may initially require deliberate effort, perhaps akin to learning to ride a bike. However, once these habits stabilize, they seamlessly integrate into life's routine, nurturing a foundation for sustained well-being. It's not about perfection but progress, continually adapting these practices to suit individual needs and lifestyles. The beauty of these long-term strategies is their adaptability. While underpinned by scientific understanding of serotonin, they don't require rigid adherence to a one-size-fits-all formula. Instead, they offer diverse approaches to enrich life, recognizing that every individual's path to wellness is unique. This flexibility empowers individuals to tailor these practices to their own rhythms and needs, ensuring long-term adherence and benefit. As we build a serotonin-positive lifestyle, the focus remains on embracing change gradually. Each small adjustment over time contributes to a larger mosaic of well-being. By prioritizing these long-term strategies, we invest in our future selves, setting the stage for a life of sustained happiness and mental clarity. Conclusion. As we journey through the complexities of serotonin, one inescapable truth emerges. Serotonin is not just a neurotransmitter, but a linchpin in our mental and physical well-being. From the molecular dance within our synapses, to its profound effects on mood and behavior, serotonin forms the delicate threads of our emotional tapestry. Readers, as we've unraveled these threads, we've gleaned insights and practical applications that promise to enhance our lives. The narrative arc of serotonin spans science and personal experience, bridging lab discoveries with everyday stories of change and healing. We've seen how serotonin's influence transcends mere biochemistry, touching on personal journeys of transformation that resonate deeply with our shared human experience. These stories serve as powerful reminders that our quest for mental well-being is both universal and deeply personal, colored by individual struggles and triumphs. It's fascinating to note the interplay between our daily choices and our serotonin levels. Whether it's nourishing our bodies with serotonin-boosting nutrients, incorporating exercise, or fine-tuning sleep patterns, our day-to-day actions ripple through our mental landscape. Just as sculptors slowly chip away at marble to reveal a hidden form, we too can mold our mental states through considered actions and habits. The science supports it, and the stories reinforce it. Moreover, the vast potential of technology in this realm illuminates avenues for growth and understanding that were unthinkable a decade ago. Wearable devices and intuitive apps empower us to track and adjust our serotonin modulation, transforming abstruse science into practical tools for self-care and monitoring. This technological advancement signifies a paradigm shift, equipping us with the awareness to manage our mental health with a foresight that was previously the realm of science fiction. An undeniable takeaway is the multifaceted role serotonin plays in mental health disorders, particularly depression and anxiety. Here, the dual nature of serotonin, as both a natural mediator of mood and a targeted treatment pathway, crystallizes into opportunities for therapeutic breakthroughs. While treatments targeting serotonin have offered life-changing relief for many, the horizon promises even more refined approaches, driven by relentless research and innovation. This chapter of serotonin draws boundaries around current treatment paradigms and invites further exploration into novel therapies. Serotonin's relationship with stress management closes the loop on a holistic approach to well-being. Recognizing stress as an inevitable facet of life, the strategies to harness serotonin's stress buffering capabilities dovetail with resilience-building practices. These strategies not only improve mental health, but also encourage a shift towards proactive personal development that resonates across many life dimensions. In all these facets, knowledge is power. Understanding serotonin enables us to wield this knowledge with intention and mindfulness. It's an invitation to examine our lives with a clearer lens, to see the hyperlink between biology and behavior, and to rewrite our narratives towards enriched lives. To wrap up, serotonin is both a scientific marvel and a personal ally, intricately woven into the fabric of our existence. It's not about controlling every fluctuation in this neurotransmitter, but rather creating a harmonious balance that reflects individual needs and aspirations. May this exploration of serotonin inspire you to embrace its power and potential with curiosity, care, and a newfound empathy towards both yourself and others. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Holistic Literary to stay updated with the latest literary news.